people can be made to enjoy a state of affairs which, by any standard, they ought not to enjoy. This, I mean, the enjoyment of servitude. The scientific dictatorships of the future, and I think they're going to be dictatorships.
You're gonna have to turn your television off if you really wanna know what's going on. But it ever pleases, the great harlot has become drunk with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. Burnt offerings got you altering your thesis. Trauma-based mind control, keep you chasing golden fleeces. Don't let them snatch you out your wagon. To escape, you'll need a chariot drawn by fire-breathing dragons. To see the big picture, you simply must imagine the horror of Babylon in a Miss America pageant. Smirking at you fervently, with a certainty, giggling at the goyim, secretly calling them serpent seed. Cursedly, gazing upon every man, breathing so eager to ban freedom, reading from the Sanhedrin. Guarding the world's fifth largest arsenal. 400 warheads unofficially, you can't see them. Hell-bent to conquer a land that's stolen. They created a monster, now they can't control them. They're golem. You would have to stretch your imagination. Blood profiteers have taken over your nation. Can you imagine a world when no one suffers? It's more difficult than ever before. If they had their way tomorrow, they'd make it against the law. You don't know the laws until you read the protocols. Manufacture the golem, but first the Holocaust. A 16th century mystic, know the cause. Kabbalistic as Isaac, savage from the Zohar. A savage who likes to bullshit on Sabbath. In it with witches, just to worship the planet Saturn. Talmud and euthanizer, shoot the two-timer. A Rothschild shielded name change, new attire. Judeans conspiracy through the fire. Luke don't bite his tongue, he puts it through the wire. Literally atomic bite like Dracula. Finance from Kimberly diamond mines in Africa. It's a nuclear day, but the troops in the way. Stronghold molded from nuclear clay, the golem. Solely built to kill the goyim, deployed them. Holy shit, how you destroy them? Can you imagine a world when no one suffered from? You would have to stretch your imagination. Blood profiteers have taken over your nation. Can you imagine a world when no one suffered from? It's more difficult than ever before. If they had their way tomorrow, they'd make it against the law. Manufacture the Take the dust and make it into a shapeless husk. Sculpt the form with a naked bust and bake the crust. Now they must place trust into the sacred figurine. With rigor they can rig a scene, they dominate the big machine. Disguising blatant lust for war as prophecy, but the prophets that guide them all are what they prophecy. Hypocrisy, stopping the peace rally and claim to offer peace. Then ride the golem beast into the belly of the office feast. Aim shots at doctor, priest and politician. To replace deceased or on a mission. Above the law, beyond protest, behind a statuette. The world held hostage, no escape, a blind attack or threat. Exploiting states of fear to stage a crisis. They're the child of Al-Amin Ra and Lady Isis. Decipher red heifer, now the clue is near. It won't get better, it's new and clear, it's nuclear. Smothered in corruption and professional denialism. Enemy of the free world.
What's that by?
Stretch your imagination. Blood profiteers have taken over your nation. Can you imagine a world when no one suffers? It's more difficult than ever before. If they had their way tomorrow, they'd make it against the law.
That's very interesting video. I wonder where he got the idea for that. Wow. Hey to help plus all. Huh. Now what's up? Let's see. From where I'm sitting, usually the ceiling fan right now. Oh, look, it's missiles of relish. I think they're trying to go back to war in the Middle East again for some reason. I have no idea why. I said I was going to do another show, and here I am. Once again. I just wanted to play a couple little clips from a certain bit of people that I wanted to share earlier that I couldn't get to. And I want to point out what geodetic surveying is done flat too, like everything else. Oh, look, all the bears over here. Man's everywhere. He's just all over the map. And here to help us all. I don't know what that means. Different name. No, let's see. I was going to share a short that Nathan put out not long ago. It's pretty cool. It just gives you an idea of what kind of people we're dealing with on the debate circuit over here, how they think. It's not a prejudice, I guess. It's just the way I think. You want to take it that way. This is Nathan Oakley, by the way. He did a nice little clip. He's got a whole bunch of new ones out. He is technically in the debate circuit on our side, that what you call the GOAT. He's some of the best out of the bunch. If I had to get somebody to debate Flat Earth, I would get him. He's quite fluid in it. And his angle of the argument is very concise. Take him into the realm of the unknown. What was I going to look for? There was something else too. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go into geodetic surveying. We're going to look at a couple of videos. It's real easy to see through. It's almost transparent. Oh, it's Hard Earth. Oh, okay. Hey, Hart, how you doing, man? Up late on a Thursday night. I got to work tomorrow too. They have to work me on the holiday too. I'm pretty sure of it. Everybody's been trying to get the 4th off at work. They got family and friends to go shoot fireworks off with and go do stuff with barbecues and whatnot. Yay. You know, standard crap. Let's see. I got to work at 11 o'clock to 4 tomorrow. Then the next 2 days, I got to work 8-hour shifts. I think the 4th is falling on what day this year? Let me see. Today is now the 2nd. Thursday, Friday. It's going to be a Saturday. I'm off on Saturday. Holy crap, yeah. That's right. You give me Saturdays off. I didn't even ask for it neither. That's the slot they stuck me in. Tell me what you guys think of this little short. This is cute. I think I started at the beginning. Let's see.
You employ flat Earth mile measurements to square them to approximate a calculation of curve, asking if I've finished. The answer was no. The answer was no.
Now, Nathan, you need to calm down.
To take a squared function from them.
Miles is a
yes, the
linear
4th
distance.
interruption. You interrupt this terrifying fact that you've used flat Earth measurements. The only one using flat mile measurements here is you.
You do know that all miles are linear, right?
Yes, all miles are flat and linear. That's correct. Earth is measured flat in linear miles. I agree. You require flat miles that are linear.
Have you ever heard of a software called Autodesk Civil 3D?
Sorry, I'm not a really adenoidal boring dweeb, but I do know that linear miles will be utilized by dweebs.
And software changes measurements. Somehow or another. Is this funny?
So you have a squared function coming from them.
Okay.
Would you just rather chat skank through every reply after asking about boring dweeby software? Do you think that we need constant audio chaos while I respond? While I get to the point that Earth is measured flat. What's that you say? You do realise that all miles are linear, Nathan?
You do know that all miles are linear, right?
Yes, I realise we only ever measure Earth flat with linear miles. What's that do I know about some boring dweeby software? Now, I know that this man's appealed to a flat Earth linear measurement in miles, though, but we're going to get chat skanking through the top of every word of this conclusion.
Yeah, I'm sitting here listening to you being absolutely...
We measure Earth flat in linear miles to square a function from it. That's what the last guy, who doesn't seem to want to acknowledge the conclusion to his flat measurement in miles, to derive the ever-popular squared functionality from them in flat miles. We're not getting a conclusion to that. I'm now being asked about electrons and software by a couple of cuck cowards who can't cope.
Okay, you want to explain your redundancy?
No, I'm good. We've got linear miles being squared. They're measured flat. It's a flat measurement of Earth in linear distance value, even when you beg the question of a tangential plane. This is the conclusion to the last guy that couldn't quite cope with his own use of linear flat Earth mile measurements.
I'll say it again. You want to contend with the redundancy in your logic, your word salad that's provable?
Sorry, a mile being linear isn't word salad. It's not logic. It's a measurement. It's linear. It's miles. It's how we derive Earth measurement for idiots who believe they're on a ball to suggest we can square those linear miles to infer Earth has sphericity. That's not logic. That's not a claim. That's the guy who spoke to me a moment ago using flat Earth measurements to suggest we can calculate sphericity based on flat Earth linear mile measurements.
You don't contend with what anyone else is saying, and you attempt to gaslight.
I wasn't talking to you, though, was I? I was talking to a different guy. You've taken over, haven't you?
You don't understand.
Don't tell me I don't understand. The guy I'm now talking to that's telling me I don't want to contest anything. No, I want to conclude what was put to me. Tangential planes with squared functions. Flat linear miles being the conclusion. You employ flat Earth mile measurements to square them, to approximate a calculation of curve, asking if I finished. The answer was no. The answer was no.
Now, Nathan, you need to calm down.
To take a squared function from them.
Miles is a linear
the fourth
distance.
And notice how he doesn't know what linear means, but it's all right. Nathan's just, he's right on target with his measurement argument, but he's still Nathan. Gotta love the dude. All right, let's go back. Yeah, there's one more I want to play for you. This has got IC Spin and a few other morons in it. IC didn't take up the banner this time. He took a pass on getting his ass whooped, but they don't look at it like, oh, they just think Nathan's an idiot. And by the way, there's McToon's busy with a shill fest now, and it's Duffy's shill train. I'll show it to you in a minute. I'll play another clip that Nathan did. I'm gonna play the whole thing, but hell, why not? I thought this was worth at least passing on to people. It's funny. It's the same argument too. Let's go back a little bit. This is going to be blue a little bit. It's Nathan. So prepare your virgin ears. I think I take it right about here, I think. Taking a slice out of the globe like it's a pizza, spreading it out on a map. And it's actually workable when you do that kind of shit. Here goes nothing. It's worldwide debates and reg server. They came over for punishment, I think. It's all right though.
I had a connection problem.
There you go.
There you go.
My bad.
There you go.
That's okay. No worries. I had a connection problem.
Fill your lungs, start shouting at us again.
Yeah, no worries. So being perpendicular means at 90 degrees to a plane, like 90 degrees to sea level. The response that I got was, no, it's 90 degrees in the center of the planet. I asked if we would be measuring from the center of the planet. I got a dumbfounded silence. Then I pointed out that to be perpendicular, you needed to have a plane of reference to be perpendicular with respect to. That's where we got to. Earth's measured flat for perpendicularity. To describe perpendicularity being with respect to the center of a ball would mean you either deny the axiom of being perpendicular because you're suggesting there's a curve, you can't be at 90 degrees to a curve, or that you're in the middle of a ball, which you're definitely not. Earth is measured perpendicular for altitude. Earth's measured flat.
No, you misconstrued or misunderstood me. What I said was the way we understand if something is level is that we create a vector perpendicular
I'll draw this
to
out
a
for you,
plane where the center of the planet lies on.
So we
I'll
measure
show you
from the
what
center of
they're
a
actually trying to say with how the Earth is measured. I'm gonna get a whiteboard. I've been waiting for a reason to use it too. This is my time. I'll show you how they made the globe. Most people don't get the back of it. I like to illustrate it. I had to think about it for about 2 minutes, but it's about the depth of their measurements. It doesn't take that long to do. How they reference the stars with this plane is pretty funny. Don't put me on camera. Me. Let's see me on the camera. There I am. Oh, on my camera with the Fantastic Four on. It's beautiful. Let's take Nathan off for a second. I just want to draw this out. So what this guy's talking about, how they do perpendicular to the center of the planet and how they get derived measurements from it. It's really weird. Well, I'm on screen. I'm in a circle. Let's make me big. Let me guess. It's a Mario blanket. Kids like the Mario. Don't ask me why. So what he's talking about is drawing a line to the center of the Earth. They use several different reference frames and planes to do this. Let me get this damn marker to work right there. It goes. It's getting a little dry. So we get a line, right? So we have the equatorial plane. It's going to go through the center at their said radius, which they can't bend the radius. This is why they have to do this. We have a cross, basically. And as we go up in latitude, we have another plane, shorter in circumference. And another shorter plane, shorter in circumference. And where they cut it off at the radius of the sphere at the 24,000 mark, they stop it there, and the same in the north as in the south. This is how you get the top and the bottom of the ball for all the measurements done on the globe. It's basically like that. And the outside radius of the 24,000 miles goes here, and this is their 0 point for all their survey. We got the circle all the way around it. You get it? Real simple. And each one, it goes up to different stars at different latitudes at that particular time of the year, like the vernal equinox. Each one of the equinoxes is north and south. This is how the globe is measured flat. But in reality, it's all one plane. It's just different seasons, different times. You go down the scale. During each one of the sun passes through each one of these in its circuit. You get what I'm saying? But, you know, globies, what can you do with them? Back to Nathan Berman.
Shut up. G plus, shut up. So do we measure from the center of a plane inside a ball? Is that how we measure this? Second time.
Inside of a ball.
Well, no, we make an imaginary plane.
So why are you telling me that it's described about measuring something perpendicular inside the ball then? We're not measuring Earth's planar surface with perpendicularity inside the ball. It's the second time you've used this shit that I've already overcome once.
It's an abstraction.
An extraction? No, we measure Earth's surface.
Abstraction.
We measure.
Abstraction,
we measure. No, I'm not. Hello, I'm responding. No, I'm not extracting anything. We measure Earth with perpendicularity with respect to a planar surface. It's called surveying. Nobody's inside the ball surveying to get 90 axiomatically to a plane of reference inside the ball. Furthermore, that axiom that you're violating by putting yourself inside a ball must have been created with a measurement of Earth's surface also. To derive the equatorial plane that you're appealing to also requires we derive a radial value of Earth's surface with a measurement flat.
Did I stop him? Oh, no. No. I actually hit a button on my headphone.
To create that celestial and equatorial plane that you are now appealing to being 90 degrees to in the centre of a ball. We're not. It just means that Earth as a ball is a glorified protractor wrapped around your position, so you can have degrees with respect to the equatorial plane, be it 90 degrees to a zenith at north, with the centre point being the North Pole. That polar axis requires a flat plane. It's called the equatorial plane, and that is what you're appealing to. Nobody's in a ball at an equatorial plane, but we are definitely measuring Earth's surface planar with perpendicularity axioms in tow.
No, I understand, sir, what you said, respectfully.
2 Earth definitions.
My definition was not involving measuring things. It was just defining what level is.
Yeah, perpendicular.
Yeah, perpendicular.
Yeah, at 90
I
degrees.
agree it's perpendicular, but not
Yes, so we need a plane for it.
We differ
So,
there.
yes, gotcha. So we need a plane for this then, don't we? A flat plane? Yes, is the answer. Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, welcome to Flat Earth, you dumbass. So when we measure Earth with perpendicularity, we measure Earth as a plane then.
No, we...
No! Oh, sorry, I forgot. We're measuring inside hell.
No, it's the second one.
No, we're not. We are measuring Earth's surface with perpendicularity axioms to measure Earth's surface for verticality to be at 90 degrees to a plane.
Yes, we agree. We're using a plane to measure, to establish level.
Yes, that's right. We use a plane to establish level, like sea level. Yeah, that's how we measure Earth. All of the topographical deviations for Earth and its planar surface are referenced to level, sea level, very specifically measured. Earth is measured flat for this planar convention that you wankers need to be inside a ball. We're not. We're measuring Earth's surface flat with this axiom. Welcome to Flat Earth.
Zoidberg.
So now, is it just me or I'm hearing a few of the voices? Does the sight of the blood scare you, gentlemen?
I kindly ask to be allowed to...
No, it gets us horny.
Right, we're definitely hearing a few of the cucks. Sounds like this man's dick's starting to lose its hardness, and other men need to come in and fuck.
Maybe Harmon can get some Viagra. Never mind. It's going to get a little more graphic. Just going to give you a heads up. Because he is mad because they don't admit that it's all done from the surface of the earth, not from any earth. And at the beginning, he's taught that we get parallel from the center of the earth at the equatorial plane. That's what the diagram I drew basically shows where the 90 is from the north, from Polaris. And they make a 0 on the equatorial plane. That's the 0 degree. They take those measurements 0 to the equatorial plane, but the equatorial plane doesn't have a 0 on it in reality. Go look at the equatorial line on the globe. See how much mountainous terrain and elevation profiles you get from it. It's huge. And I'm going to get into maybe the north a little bit and show you why Gleason's couldn't get his map full. It's because there's a missing bit of miles in the north for a reason. And I think it's a sacred place to a lot of the cultures in the world. But the thing it is that there's like 77 statute miles in the north that are missing from all maps now as it goes. Even on the later ones that they put out, there's like a nice still gap at the north. There's probably another 100 miles to the dead center. And that's that magnetic pulse we get from that northern area, from that mountain or pole mark, whatever it is, and what it's been described as, it declinates with seasons. That's why they say it's constantly moving. No, it follows a circular pattern around. So that compass still points to the same point. It just clicks like a dial, you might say. That's just my opinion. I would love to go explore it and find out myself. It'd probably be a pretty amazing sight.
For him. That's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. We can hear the voices. They've seen the blood.
I
Take
kindly
Neil's
ask
fist out
to
of
be
your
allowed-
ass.
Oh, yeah, there's another
kindly
cuck. Do you want to all pull me
Did
off
I
him?
see spin, by the way?
Kindly ask to be
Yeah,
allowed.
that's
to
true.
finish.
Heart.
We'll be finished when I say we're
My
finished.
point only was the way we define level. and
I
we
heard you the
both
first
agree,
3 times.
We need
Yeah, I heard all this.
let's
Let's stutter a rendition for the 4th fucking time. I heard. Yeah, we need a plane to be level to describe it perpendicular to. We heard. We've got it. We heard it 4 times.
Sir, I beg you. Please, sir.
Yeah, beg me, you little bitch. Beg me to defy this axiomatic perpendicularity you need us to measure on Earth's planar surface at sea level. Beg me.
Be civilized,
Beg me.
gentlemen.
Beg.
Please, let's be civilized.
Yeah, beg
gentlemen.
me.
This tactic don't work on anything.
Yeah, there's it again. There's the sound of the men who can't stand the sight of the blood. The blood caused by the sea level axiomatic perpendicularity at 90 degrees to what this man has redefined as being level, somehow
Yeah, well,
referencing being in a ball. Or not at 90
Oh, we
degrees
watched them
to a
on PJs,
curve.
didn't we?
Yeah, we heard it 5 times. What I did was took his, quote, perpendicularity. He handed it me on a fucking pillow. So I grabbed that cuck globe.
No, we gotta just go a little bit because I don't want to get that graphic into it. Okay, the hands down. All right. Yeah, I want to be a Time Lord too. Yeah, the kid didn't know what he was getting into. He really didn't. And Nathan studied all this stuff already. He's well aware of what he's doing. Hey, Gravy. Or should I say Snyder? Gravy Snyder. Snyder Gravy. Lemon. All right. I was watching Pepe Pig earlier. For some reason, Ryan is obsessed with the potato, Mr. Potato. That he reminds him of Mr. Potato. Raising kids in this world, this day and age. I'll
Yes,
show
that'd
you
be my
something in
kids.
a minute.
I don't know. But I mean, a scary metaphor is going to get bleated about while you guys send the police round because you're so in fear of
Never
me.
send
I mean,
the
why do
police
the
in the house,
why do
sir.
you cucks
No
have
one
to do
sent
any
the
of that?
police
I don't know
ever
why.
here.
I mean, it's
Prove
just
it.
how you behave. But meanwhile, a little scary metaphor needs objecting. I bet it does.
No, I mean it's
Yeah.
kind of weird for like 2 men to use this.
Sorry, has anybody else got anything? We measure Earth flat from sea level, its perpendicularity. He's had it shoved up him and now he wants to moan about whether or not this power trip that I'm taking in victory means I'm a homo. No, I'm definitely not. But I am going to metaphorically shove perpendicularity up you and demonstrate how flat Earth is measured with it. That's what I've done.
That's beautiful.
Kind of
Can
weird
you
to
shove
shove
a
a map
map
to people's
up
house
our asses?
because they
That's what
say
we
Earth
all
is
really
measured
want.
flat.
But you won't give it to us.
Right, Gatebreaker, is this the
What
next
a
man?
cylinder, man.
I think
What
Icy
a
Spin was
cylinder.
next
We
in like.
just
Do we
grabbed
want to
Nathan
decide
Oakley.
who's
Really
next?
gay
Is it
for a
Icy
Nathan
Spin,
Oakley flat
Gabster,
Earth
or Rob
map.
Noxious? I can only talk to
Can
one
you
at a
give it
time.
to us?
Which one?
It's not me. It's not me, dude.
Who?
I
Pick
don't know
one.
Gabster.
Gabster?
Icy Spin
Yeah.
ducked out.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Yeah, he was talking.
won't
It's either
pick me.
Icy, the
Scared.
order is Icy Spin, Rob Noxious, or Gabster. Pick one.
Hey, Peter.
Roll up, roll
Oh, pick me, pick me,
Oh,
pick me,
Rob,
pick
go.
me, pick me.
I don't care. Rob Noxious, you've picked yourself. Go ahead. What did you want to destroy me with?
Good morning, Mr. Oakley and his gaggle of goons. Thank you for stopping by.
Just use your.
We're here to
The
let
gaggle
you
of
know
goons.
the real truth.
Yeah.
The Earth is not measured flat. It has never been measured flat. And we're going to get this over finally, once and for all, and prove to you that it's not measured flat.
Mm.
Well,
Go
I see-
ahead.
well, I
we
see-
actually,
sea level.
yes, ready? Us Globers, we have
Okay.
finally come to the conclusion. We have enough Globers now that we can do this experiment. We are all going to do.
It took 40 of them last time, and they didn't do an experiment. Check this shit out.
We're going to get a tape measure. We're going to put our section of tape measure together, and we're going to do a tape measure around the world. And once it goes around the world, we connect it, we pull it
Sit down,
tight.
Robin.
We will
Shut up.
prove that the Earth is a globe.
What, future tense?
Checkmate.
Future tense.
Measure that.
Okay, we've
Yeah,
already
measure
measured. Okay, hopefully you finished. We'll see if I can respond. We can all agree that we all heard Robin in its entirety before I respond. No, we have definitely measured Earth flat. We measure it with sea level. It has perpendicular altitude ascribed to that horizontal plane of reference, as just debated about literally about 35 seconds before you started talking. Earth is measured flat from sea level. To get a 0 point, we average the sea that we measure to give us a mean average called sea level, that all perpendicular altitudes are ascribed to as a 0 point. That is to say, Earth has an overarching, expansive 0 point flat Earth reference called mean sea level that all altitudes are axiomatically tied to in the perpendicular vertical altitude. So Earth is absolutely measured flat. The response that you will join hands with a lot of tape measures to measure Earth doesn't alter how flat Earth is measured from sea level with a mean average for topographical deviations in the vertical. Earth is definitely measured flat from sea level.
Can you tell me where you got this sea level from? Like,
I
what sea
didn't.
level? What sea did you go to? What sea?
I tried to deal with this earlier. Hopefully you can allow my response. It wasn't tolerated earlier. No, it's not my measurement of sea level. I don't measure sea level. That's not something I measure. But if you want to, like Edabed did earlier, you feel free to put it on my shoulders, and when I don't provide you a measurement, you feel that that's justification to deny sea level? You feel free to deny sea level, like Edabed. I haven't quite finished there, Rob. I know that you were unimpeded in your delivery, but obviously I'm not going to be extended the same courtesy because it's scary.
But he's over on
I point out that, like Edabed, you can be a retard and say that because I haven't measured anything, sea level doesn't exist. You can do that if you wish.
Well, no, I didn't ask you about if you measure anything. I said, can you tell us what sea you get the level from?
What sea? All of them.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
So all of the oceans around the world. Okay, let me get this out. All of the oceans around the world are at the same level. Is that what you're saying?
Well, mean sea level.
It's called mean sea level. Yes, this is.
I'm sorry.
Stuff.
Was that Salacious Crumb? Is that Salacious Crumb on Jabba's shoulder speaking? I'm talking to Nathan Oakley. So what sea do you get it from?
Yes.
Where does this measurement come from? The sea level?
From little huts by the sea. What were you talking about?
That's a good answer. It's a good answer. What is it? I'm sorry, Salacious. What'd you say?
I'm praying for Josh Monday too, guys.
Oh, okay. So yeah, little huts by the sea, and everybody's got their little measurement stuff, and then they put it together, and it equals flat, right?
Yeah, they average the mean of it. Yes, that's right. They measure the sea's level in the little huts.
Correct.
And then they average it.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to ask you again because I know you told me you didn't measure the sea, so you didn't measure the sea.
No, I didn't. I'll say yes, I did respond to this, but we're going round in circles, so I'll repeat myself. No, I didn't measure it. I'm not in a hut. I'm a YouTuber.
It wasn't a question. Yeah, it wasn't a question. I was verifying what you said, because if you didn't measure it, okay, and you're just saying that you're using the measurement, but you can't give us the measurement to tell us what sea level they got, then you really have no argument.
No, I didn't use it for anything.
Well, then how do you know it's being used?
Oh, when they don't fly into the mountains, because people who are flying need to understand axiomatically how high a mountain is, so they don't smash into it. They need to ascribe an altitude perpendicular in the vertical, measured from the sea level. That's how others who do definitely want to avoid death, by having measurements of how high mountains are. And in order to ascribe a perpendicular altitude in the vertical, you need a reference at 0 called mean sea level that they measure in the little huts. So people definitely use these measurements to avoid death. It's just not me that does that. I'm not a pilot either.
Oh, you're not. Well, it sounds great. I mean, it sounds like you had that, planned or whatever. You figured that out to say, but that's just not the truth. There's no little hut on the ocean where you can go to and say.
Oh man, can I show you the little huts, Rob? Oh, then we get into nonsense world and the globy world, where it starts off with Coriolis that causes all the rest of the motions that due to Earth spin, but we can show that's not a fact too. There are a lot more other effects, and Coriolis is just an effect. The physics of it has a lot more to do with temperature, water, depth, cold air, hot air. And the mechanism that runs it, the things above our heads, I'm pretty sure is in the north. Before I go any further with this, I'll also show you that Josh Monday went on McToon's channel today and I watched some of it. Oh my goodness. He's following in the TFE monkey's footsteps. He's been hanging out with Jaron. He probably, if you ever met Josh Monday, he was a biblical flat earther, and he decided to hook up with Jaron and go around and try to prove the shape of the world, because he's got military friends that say there's a midnight sun in Antarctica. And not some grunt's going to go learn the whole thing. They're not going to like, oh, guess what? Yeah, the Earth is flat. It takes a couple of just thinkers outside of the box. But I'll show you what Josh Monday did. He's come on Glasses channel on a regular. Now he's over on McToon's channel. So they're talking about their upcoming trip to Punta Serenas. You see it? Upcoming trip to Punta Serenas with Josh Monday and the musician podcast. It used to be Biblical Flat Earther, but I guess money talks, right? I'll scroll into some of it. You can look at how they portray Josh's face on the thumbnail too. They're just sitting over there like a bunch of vultures waiting for him. All the trolls are over here waiting for Josh Monday to. They're making fun of him because he was a biblical flat earther, I think, originally. You want to hear McToon's interest? He rocks. Okay, this doesn't look right to me. You know what I'm saying? Just pointing it out. They start asking him like these ancient questions from other cultures, saying the Earth is a sphere and crap. I was just like, all right, they're pumping them full of like ancient propaganda kind of, but it's. And we have Max on here too, and IC Spin both. They're all just sitting here waiting for him to say something biblical so they can. They do not believe the Bible at all. They don't even take it to heart. They're willing to sacrifice this guy. All these atheists that are looking around. It's horrible, dude. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I had to show it because I just saw it earlier before I left, and I personally I wouldn't do it, and makes me wonder. It kind of makes me heavy. You know, like, why? Like, oh, I'm gonna get back to Nathan before I get too late. And then I'm gonna take another 15 minutes or so, and we'll go. I'm just going to show how geodetic surveying is measured flat too. It's measured the same way everything else is. They just calculate the rest of it and the porosity, and they use they throw this kitchen sink at it to get it to warp. It's like Einstein said, everything warped. It's a warped way of thinking. And by the way, Drunk to Bunk's on here too at some point in time. Nathan shuts him up too. I think it may have already happened. Let's see. I think it did. Already. Let's go back a little bit. Let's see. I want to see if he did come on earlier.
Yeah, that's measured flat.
It's got nothing to. There's nothing mentioned about sea level in the.
There's Beth. Okay. Yeah, I'll play this first a little bit.
Millimeter, it be accurately measured. It's measured flat, direction up and down. Flat level we at. Fly over ground, descending from that breeze, heading in degrees. Horizontal, flat. EST. Now you know it's flat below ground. Measured flat.
Welcome to Flat Earth Debate.
Oh, you did you? Great. This
I'm
was
your
good,
host,
man.
Nathan Oakley, and if you are new to this channel, or you've not done so already, then be sure to
Beavis,
subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon and join button if you'd like to become a Nathan Oakley 1980 channel member and keep up to date with the Flat Earth Debate. if you would like to support the channel, there is a super chat that runs alongside each of these shows while they are live. There's also a coffee, Patreon, crypto, and thanks button in the info box below the video.
Very special.
Most importantly, if you'd like to join the discussion, simply mute the page you are currently watching, then click the link in the info box below this video to join the panel and express your views on the nature of Earth. If you do join, please don't swear. If you do, you'll be ejected. And if you are, please don't try to rejoin the stream using soccer counts. You'll be warmly welcome back on the next stream. Please also share the show on social media. Sharing the show obviously increases the live audience, but this in turn increases the chances of a more diverse panel. So please share the show on Facebook and X. Now we are joined by Neil, Adam, One Deck, and a whole bunch of people in worldwide debates. So, welcome one and all.
Best examples of
sea level don't exist
in modern day times.
I've never heard of sea level.
If you wanted to learn what an affirming the consequent fallacy was, you could just ask Nathan Oakley about
what could sea level be, Bev?
Yeah, as much as
it's got nothing to. There's nothing mentioned about sea level in the affirming the consequent fallacy that Nathan uses.
Bevtard. That's all I got to say. Nothing else. He really is. He thinks he has a got you because he has declination over horizontal distances in the vertical, and that includes they treat the Earth as the sphere too. Those declination marks, either the ground or the sky, you see a horizon closer and further away. They actually think it's physical. It has nothing to do with the atmos or any effects that happen in it. He is a very special man. He knows what he's seeing. And this is he is shooting for the moon, you might say. He's trying to make a name for himself. He's actually into Euclidean geometry, which spherical geometry and calculus has nothing to do with actual measurements. It's a calculation. It's a conversion process too, in that they convert the so-called spherical geometry into planar. They have to, because they don't have a hypotenuse in their model. The stars are too far away in their model.
I just don't think I had a quick understanding what you were saying. When you were saying that you can't substantiate sea level, right? I mean, normal people can. Nathan Oakley cannot, and I don't think that he was getting that.
Are you saying Nathan Oakley can't substantiate sea level?
But,
that was addressed to me, Ed Bear. Did you hear my name as opposed to yours, Ed Bear? Nathan Oakley was mentioned, not you.
I'm talking, boy. Sit down, boy.
I was addressed by someone else that isn't you, Ed Bear. It was addressed to me. My name was used, Ed Bear. I realise that you like to address things that have been put to me.
Sit down, boy.
I was addressed specifically.
I've already addressed you, boy.
No, somebody else addressed me specifically.
Yeah, boy. Nobody's talking to you.
Let's just shut Ed Bear up, as I've been put in a room that I can take control over when people decide that they're just going to chat skank. Sorry, did you say Nathan Oakley cannot substantiate sea level? Why would he need to?
Why would you need to? Because you're making a claim about sea level.
Okay, now you know what kind of guy Edelbear is. And he's my stalker. So, yeah, he's a nice kid. And he got me a community strike too. Pretty sure it was him. Somehow he got the guidelines. I don't know what the guidelines up broke. They never tell you. But here we go. This is fun. Drunk debunk.
No, what claim did they make?
So you would need to substantiate sea level.
What claim do they make that uses sea level?
Every claim of flat Earth being measured flat, you say, well, sea level proves flat Earth.
But even Elderbear was over and with that Josh Monday, like Nathan's not making claims. No, Nathan's just presenting measurements. The idea that this actually is a scientific realm that we're talking about here, which is astronomy and geography, is not a scientific endeavor. This is actually just measurements. And now making a hypothesis about what the stars are. But the Earth, you can't make a hypothesis out of a measurement of the Earth. It's not a scientific topic. Flat Earth isn't a scientific. Now speculating cause and effect within the Earth and what causes like systems to work, that would be considered a hypothesis. And you can actually do a test. If you can actually have an IV and a DV in this process, you can actually prove your hypothesis is true. If you can actually manipulate anything you're looking at. You can speculate to what it is. Those are not. These are the scientific realm has nothing to do with astronomy or geography. And when they say, well, you're not making, it's not a place where you make claims. It's a show and tell kind of thing. A lot of people get them conflated. That's a big issue. That's why they either try to spiritualize it or they say it's science. But if you look into their science is pretty much a religion. They believe that these things actually did happen billions and trillions of years ago, supposedly, without any real hard evidence or any way to even tell you this. The reason they put it so far out of reach is because it's just a story and they got to back it up with something. So they're trying their best. But I'm going to tackle Bev later on this week. We're going to get into his true Earth and how he's going to prove it. So his true globe, sorry. You get a true globe, not a true Earth. The true globe is just based on his surveying, and like some of the horizons he's seen seem out of place or out of distance, but they never ever consider perspective into any of their measurements, especially using optics. They think the optics take all perspective out of things. Like they're shooting their vision in front of themselves. Once you get your zoom further, you still have to take perspective into account, no matter where you are. That's why I named my channel the name I got it, Perspective Rules. I like it. I'm going to stick with it. It's just my channel.
What you need to do is then substantiate the sea level.
Gotcha. I heard you.
Why can't you?
I heard your question.
Why can't you have a?
I heard your question. I heard your question. I heard your
sphere.
assertion. Do you want me to address it, or are you just going to keep talking?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
That's not a claim. That's a measurement. If you describe measuring sea level to form an average called mean sea level, that's a measurement to form the average. That's not a claim. The station's set up to measure it by the coast. They measure it.
Series of measurements.
As opposed to, is it just me, or am I hearing somebody else's voice who's decided that my devastating facts in regards to measurement need to be interrupted because they like the sound of their voice more than the sound of mine? No, to address the gentleman that was just suggesting that I need to substantiate something that's been measured to form a mean. I don't need to do that. It's not a claim. I say it again, just so we're absolutely clear, where your outrageous suggestion that I've got a claim that needs substantiating is thwarted by me pointing out it's not a claim, it is a measurement of the sea to form a mean. That's an average based on lots of measurements. Do you hear me?
I think it's pretty plain.
Are you deaf?
I don't think Mike has got.
Do you hear me? It's not a claim, it's a measure. My God, are these people retarded? Were you dropped on your head? You suggested that I couldn't substantiate, quote, a claim about sea level being a flat Earth measurement. I said, no, it's not a claim. It's a measurement. Now I'm hearing somebody else's voice while I explain to this dumbass for the third time that I'm not having to substantiate.
No, they never make any claims themselves. When they want to show you their, and then even when they go out and do their geotech survey, and I've looked at some of their videos, and we have reciprocating zeniths. We can't get one today because it was too overcast today, or the wrong star was in the place, or they're doing it from a hillside, from an angle from a hillside, looking at a star at an angle, and that's then we'll drop a plumb bob, and we'll get our horizontal from that. You can drop a plumb bob at any level and get another horizontal, and you'll get a farther dip correction in mountainous terrain. That's how they derive the ball earth from mountainous terrain, and they take it to the beach, and then they automatically see the ship go over the horizon, and you know how that goes. That was the curve of the earth. Or then Bev will take a level to the beach with them, like on a good day, a clear day, you will have a lower horizon. Then I'll claim refraction brought it up when the swell comes in the next day. You get my point. It's nonsense. It's convoluted. That's why they actually do get an average of the mean sea level, so they can cut through the crap and get a direct measurement to the next island port, wherever it is. They actually take their horizon when they take a boat out. They get the horizon they take there. They use that the whole trip because that is the horizon set. When that tide, that level, they mark it on a chart for that tide level, so they can actually keep that mean sea level throughout their trip. That way they can actually navigate with it. All this stuff is done flat. Everything with nautical, all nautical measurements are done flat. They get equal elevations because the seas are sometimes choppy and the swells are too big. You won't be able to get like a direct 90 under that star. They have to create like an artificial horizon. On a clear day, you don't have to worry about that kind of crap. But they just do it to keep it that way so they don't get mixed up where they are. They don't get lost. And they dead reckon to north every time they do it. And this, I've had this discussion with so many of them, and get them concede on that fact. And then we go back into La La Land after this. Yeah, we have weather. We have storm, seas, swells on the ocean that goes up. Tide goes up and down. That's why we do this. Why mean sea level is so important for traveling around the Earth.
I claim it's a freaking measurement. Did you hear me or not?
So what about that measurement proves that
that's not an answer to my question. Did you hear my response?
Obviously I did. Oakley.
Right, so are you going to now rescind the fact you've said I need to substantiate a claim?
Okay, so you're... So yeah, so you're just gonna yell over me. Perfect.
So you're going to rescind your suggestion that I need to make a substantiation of this claim that it isn't. It's a measurement. So you're going to take that back,
what
or
you need
what?
to substantiate. What you need to oh my God, Oakley, shut the fuck up.
No, I'll do what I like. Right, I'm broadcasting to an audience.
See, he had nothing else to say to rebut what Nathan just did. He has him over a barrel, so he goes, "Well, Nathan, shut the fuck up." You can tell it's in his voice. This guy is over his head. That's all it is. And I don't know why he's even over here. He's here to make a fool out of himself in the process. Nathan's just stating facts. This kid's just, well, how does that substantiate a flat earth? Well, if you let Nathan explain it to you over time, you'll learn. These people are unpliable. They're intellectually dishonest.
Who's got a shit to give about what I say. You, on the other hand, have put to me that I making substantiations to claims that aren't claims, they're measurements. Telling me to shut up when I put it out to you 4 times won't work.
It is a claim. It is a claim.
It's a measurement! You dumbass! How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not asking you. I'm not seeking approval. I'm not putting it up for debate. They measure it on the coast in little huts to form a mean. That's an average based on measurement, not a bleeding claim.
Dude. Oakley, shut up for 2 fucking seconds.
No, you are a wanker who cannot accept the fact that you've put to me that I need to substantiate something. No, you dumbass. It's a measurement. You're not conceding that.
But mean sea level is substantiates itself. And the reason being, I just explained. So yeah, Nathan is on, but it's like having patience with people like that. You're like, how does that prove a flat earth? Well, if you have a mean sea level and you chart a map, you can actually go at a level pace. You don't have any sphericity involved in it. You don't get lost over horizons. You know exactly where you're going, depending on it. Doesn't matter. Like you're in the middle of a storm. You've got your fix on your star. You're heading to it. You can still see your star, whether or you're in a wake or a whole bunch. You can find your star. You'll find your location. That's why we do it, dude. These are the facts.
You're trying to call me names and move on to a different point after not conceding that what you've put to me is bunk. I'm not going to be substantiating something that's a measurement.
It's a measurement.
Yeah.
It's a measurement of sea level.
You can't, so that's why you keep talking over me.
No, I keep pointing out for now the 7th time that I'm not going to be substantiating a claim after pointing out it's a measurement.
So you have a measurement.
No, I don't.
Sea level.
No, I don't.
Now, how does that prove a flat Earth?
No, I don't measure this.
So how? Okay.
Shut up for 2 fucking seconds, crunk.
I don't make this as a measurement. It's not mine. Again, you're wrong. You've put it to me that I need to substantiate a claim like it's my claim. Wrong. Now we're on to you need to substantiate it as a measurement. No, I don't. It's not mine. My God.
Okay, so how does sea level prove flat Earth? Go ahead.
Because it's level and measured. Level being having no parts higher or lower than the other in a horizontal format that can give you a master reference to describe all surveyed measurements perpendicular to in the vertical format. When we measure topographical deviations for hills and valleys, they are with respect to a master reference that's flat, level, sea level. As an average, it's the 0 point. If you're going to describe how high a mountain is, it's described with a measurement from sea level, meaning that all of Earth is measured with a master reference to that 0 point. That's a measurement, an average, that I'm not freaking responsible. Is it just me or is he yakking through me after bitching and moaning about it? He's put it to me, I'm answering him, now he's yakking through me. Like that's going to alter how this is a flat Earth measurement for a 0 point to reference all vertical deviations.
Why can't you have
Why are you asking me something in the middle of me responding? Maybe I'll be accused of muting you in a minute. I'm in the middle of answering you. How is it a flat Earth measurement, you asked? I heard. I can repeat it back to you because I wasn't yakking through your question. Now you're yakking through my answer after pointing out that you're yakking through something I heard. How's it a flat Earth measurement's being answered? You put it to me and now you're talking in the middle.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't have a clue. He's not listening neither.
The response. That's all you're doing. It's a flat Earth measurement because we measure all deviations in the vertical with respect to that 0 point that's been averaged with a mean average measurement taken from the sea. That's why it's a flat Earth measurement. Do you comprehend?
So we
stuttery little twat. Just say yes, I understand.
There's no elevation. There's no elevation.
So now we've got no elevation. Yeah, we have measured elevations of hills. Dumb fuck. It's like Edinburgh denying sea level in its entirety. Yeah, we do have elevations,
well,
you
we're
stupid
not
clown.
About topography.
Yeah, those are elevation changes, though, aren't they, dumbass? Yeah, they're elevations.
There's no elevation in the ocean.
So what? We're not measuring in the ocean. You don't think we've measured the Mariana Trench with depth with regards to sea level? Yeah, we have.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Sorry, meanwhile, we've measured Earth flat. The topographical deviations are fact. Perpendicular.
They've sounded the Atlantic Ocean for 600 miles flat with sea level. All right. I've actually done shows on this shit. Everything is measured to the level. Regardless, that's the way it's done. That's all he's saying. They're over a rock and a hard place, and I wanted to call this whole stream false hope. The globe is on its last leg, to be honest with you. That's why there's such much pushback. Good one, Ken. Are you doing a stream tonight? Because I'm going to get off soon, within like the next half hour. They don't stand a chance, dude. And they try to complete people that claim a dome with globe. So they that's why they call them mellow dome. You know, he jumped off boat because he found out all the so-called predictions they have are based on the dome itself. But they claim that they've never seen a dome. But there's so much evidence in recorded history that they've got evidence of a dome, and I've been through that. I've done shows a year ago on, and there is a firmament. They have evidence of it. They just don't share it to the public. Call it a conspiracy, whatever you want to call it. They just don't want to freak people out, or they have a whole religion built on heliocentrism in the solar system that they have to protect. It's the royals, royal ball they carry around with them on all their portraits and shit. They have two separate domes in their cosmology, but they're actually connected. It's because it's a lot more vast than what they tell people. In the prog clock, I'm going to show that in a minute, but I'm going to let him just grill drunk debunk here into the ground, and then I'm going to go show you guys what I'm talking about. what the prog clock actually does predict eclipses. That's what it was built for. I'll show you.
To a plane. The 0 point for the altitude when you describe this mountain or this mountain or this mountain or the Mariana Trench is with respect to this average 0 point that's level, zeroed with an average that's been measured. It's called sea level.
Level and response.
Stuttery twat! Why can't you guys speak? Just acknowledge what I've said. Earth's measured flat with sea level, you dumbass.
No, it's not.
You giggly little bitch. Yes, it fucking is. The deviations in the vertical are described axiomatically perpendicular to a plane. If you say how high the mountain is in feet, that perpendicular vertical ascribed altitude is axiomatically tied to a 0 point called sea level.
Hey, Oakley, you know that even Roger Ledwell has a job?
What a wanker. Now I'm being ad-hommed about people.
And now he mentions me. He is a wanker, dude. I forgot about that. Yeah, he brings that up to Nathan. Like, Nathan needs to go get a job. Like, Nathan's had jobs. Nathan's a YouTuber now. He's trying to build his channel. I'm building my channel. I'm not planning on being a YouTuber all my life. I'm planning on retiring from my job in the next 6 years, 7 years, maybe. And after that, I don't know if I'm gonna even have a new channel. I'll produce my material. I can reference all the stuff we've reviewed over the years or so. I have enough evidence to actually prove my points. And they'll laugh at you when you do. And then when you start going through the evidence, this is the kind of replies you get. They're in Cogdis. They really are. They've been told something all their lives, and they've been showing, like, I wouldn't use a barometer to measure a height because the barometer is going to change as you get higher. That's what they're using to measure with. But when they use barometers to measure, you can actually just measure the actual feet to its peak. That's the proper way to do a measurement. It's an easy fix. That's all they're doing. And due to temperature and stuff in higher altitudes, your barometer is going to change. And when it warms up in the summer, your barometer readings are going to change. That's just a stupid way to, we measured a mountain range with a barometer, if you actually physically measure it foot by foot. And that's what ordnance surveying basically really does for the most part. This geodetic surveying is like a fast food way of, and then throw in your curvature in the process. Well, we got a globe. They reify that model with it. And I went into reification the other day, exactly. And I better slip and say globe again. But no, I don't. I know we don't live on a globe. It's not like, there could be a chance somewhere down in the world. No, never was. Never is. It's like you either know it or you don't. And if you have seen as much as I've seen over the last probably half decade, solid, with the proofs and the evidence, there's no way to look back and go, oh yeah, they're looking at their future. Anybody that's trying to do that, they're trying to make money off of it. They're shills. If people that are actually just looking for the information, they'll find it. And this guy's presenting it perfectly. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Snyder. I've been there. I've got 4 herniated discs and a couple other bad things wrong with me too. But that didn't really affect the way I view things. And I don't think it's probably affected yours. You're over here looking at some proper stuff. It's not my stuff. I'm just reviewing this video for a moment. Just pointing out this is how it should be done to a point. But I don't throw the black swans out. They're evidence of these claims. These people can't believe it unless they see it. And you'll watch the apologetics unfold in the process. So you'll see how they defend their model, their reified model. It's insane.
people who also broadcast on YouTube not having or having jobs. This is my job. My job is to ram axiomatic flat earth measurements
I hope it
up
gets
the
better for you,
arsehole of
Snyder.
wanker girls who stutter and giggle when I do it.
If you need any
That's
help,
my
man,
job.
$400 annual.
Stuttery, I don't want to hear anything other than an acknowledgement of how flat we measure Earth from sea
Does he?
level, as that is very specifically what you asked me about.
But isn't we talk about level?
He
don't
just
we talk
cries for 7 hours,
level
Crunk, in case you were wondering.
perpendicular to the
Right, why is
center
Sour
of the
talking?
You're asking what sea level is level 2?
Now we've got the mod
That's
of the channel
question.
talking.
Let him answer it.
Why aren't I getting an acknowledgement? I've been charged with having to measure sea level. That's not my job. I'm a YouTube.
Okay. That is a decent watch. But I think those go for about like $8,000 maybe. You can get those at pawn shops too for probably like $5 or less. It's a nice watch. He does have a little bit of money, but not a whole lot. He's barely struggling to make the bills. If you see the microphones behind him, but he's probably got a nest egg laying up there. Everybody should get one by that age if you want to, retire decently. Everybody's in the system, man. I hear you. Trust me, bro. What are you saying, Lord? Yeah, Nathan does want money. Yeah. He's a YouTuber. He's trying to make a living out of it, a decent one. It seems like it's a Rolex. It's Submariner. Yeah. I'm never going to have one. The closest thing I had to a decent watch was a Fossil. I think it was like a $300 Fossil. And I didn't pay for it. I think somebody gave it to me for a birthday present. And I broke the crystal on that thing. And I'm like, I'll never wear a watch again. Don't need it. Now let's get back to the thrashing.
YouTuber. This is what I do to pay my living. That's that dealt with, even though it's a complete non sequitur. Meanwhile, my responsibility not being measurement of the sea level does give us an axiomatic principle to tie any measurement in the vertical to. This guy's now talking about other people not having or having jobs. That's called an ad hominem fallacy, where you completely ignore the fact that he's asked me directly about how we measure Earth flat with sea level. Does it get an acknowledgement or a response? No, I'm told I don't have a real job. Ad hominem fallacy.
But when we
Sour, shut up!
On the surface,
nobody was talking to you.
I'm asking you a question.
Well, I was talking to the guy that's now been server muted for some stupid reason. The guy that was talking to me, the Crunk Debunk Show. Earth's measured flat from sea level. I'd like you to acknowledge it so I can move on to this other cuck who's trying to pull me off you because he doesn't like the sight of the blood.
Shut up. Nobody was talking to you.
The Crunk Debunk Show. No, we don't need other men to pull me off him. I'd like him to actually verbally acknowledge. He's asked me about whether or not Roger Ledwell's got a job. Now I'm hearing somebody else's bleeding voice. Coward!
That is just a personal, private language.
Sour, shut up. Talking to Crunk.
Yep, he's back. Hey, RG.
If you want to have a private language, that's fine. But
I'm talking to the guy that asked me specifically how Earth was measured.
And every time we say
flat with sea level,
it's always like, we don't really. We establish plumb and then get level from it.
My plumb is perpendicular to a plane also.
Is it plumb as in...
So we can acknowledge with my audience what's happened. A man's challenged me, said I need to prove things, said I need to measure things, and when he's proven wrong and Earth's measured flat, all of these other pathetic little cucks jump in on his behalf to fuck for him. That's what's happening.
Up from where?
Okay, I want to establish the plumb thing. The plums fall to the horizontal, establishing a level. Now, each one of them are loose floating objects. They're subject to other forces like wind, air pressure. Unlike a bubble sextant, they're not. You get a better level with a bubble sextant. You're not going to get a proper vertical bead with a plumb. They're trying to throw this red herring at him right quick. That's all they're doing. Hey, Glenn, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm going to end this up pretty soon. I got a song for you, RG. I'm going to play out with a pretty good song. It's just for you, man. I'm glad you held your ground with Brenda and the rest of them. I didn't get to see that. I'm going to go back and watch it, though.
So I was talking to a guy that hasn't conceded still. Are we moving? Are we all going to accept that this limp dick cuck called Crook has now failed and is stepping back? Are you all accepting this limp dick?
Anywhere I stand.
Sorry, Sour, you're going to step in as this man's dick now soft?
Degrees north of those flat spots.
Right, riding with eggshells and Sour stepped in because this man's flaccid dick can't cope anymore. So we've got a flaccid dick, little pathetic cuck, and these other men are going to fuck on his behalf when he loses badly and his cock gets...
Hey, Harmon, how you doing, man?
Good. I'm here at the gym, and my guy who's going to hold the video is going to be back in a minute. So go ahead. I'll holler at you when he comes back, and so he can video me doing this.
Okay.
Not
what are you doing?
The weights.
Oh, we got to see this. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna see how much I can bench. So I'm gonna mute you.
Okay. So are you enjoying Nathan so far? Now you muted me. Maybe he'll answer me after he gets back. He's probably not even paying attention right now.
I have to mute you because I got music in the background. I don't want you to get a strike.
Oh no, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
So leave the music on.
Oh yeah, it's just good. I don't think I'm gonna
get. You got a point here.
No, I don't think anybody can make out what's.
Okay, can you see me?
No, hold on.
Okay, I can't do it right now, bench. But this is 170 pounds. Yes, 170. Let's see if I can get it. Well, all right. Oh, I got it.
Nice.
I ain't going no more. Thank you, Randy. That was Randy, my friend Randy. Say hi, Randy. Hey, folks.
Hey, Randy. What's up, man?
I just met him today. He don't know me yet, so he's still talking to me.
Are you going to do some deadlifts while you're there? We'll see you.
Coming up on you now. Give him a few months. He said I'm going to be a beast. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get off. If I get home in time, I'm going to call you. I'll get on your stream.
All right, cool.
Take care, guys.
We're going over.
I can't hear you. The music's too loud.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later then. That was nice. We got a visit from the weight man himself.
Soft. So soft cock. Crunk. You're stepping away, yeah, coward. Crunk. Coward. You're stepping away. These other men are going to fight for you, right? Next.
Even squirking? What's happening?
What's happened is a man called...
Well, he does have a lot of venom he's spitting out here, Effie. But he hasn't got any concessions on any of the points he's making. That's the frustrating part. Like, we're getting 7-8 times renditions of, like, he puts a point to them and then no concession to what he's making here, because they want to take him off into left field, right field, red herring, all the fallacies they're throwing at him in the debate. The debates are like this, you know. And he is pumping iron. To a point, you could say that. But he's frustrated more than anything else.
Crunk asked me to demonstrate how flat Earth was measured with sea level. I've pointed out how it's measured flat with sea level. Now he's fucked off because he's a coward and won't acknowledge his loss.
Right no, I'm right here.
Oh, everybody else shut up. So, Crunk, I'll say it nice and calm for you, mate.
Why
you asked me how
Crunk?
flat Earth was measured with sea level. We measure axiomatically perpendicular to a plane of reference we've averaged with a mean called sea level. That's how altitudes of everything we've ever measured are measured off a flat Earth. Do you understand, son?
Okay, can you explain why that doesn't work on a globe?
Because an Earth doesn't have a level that has no part higher or lower than another. It's got many parts that are all lower than all of the other parts except for a single point. So you don't have levels when you're describing an axiomatic principle of perpendicularity. In order to have perpendicularity, it needs to be at 90 degrees to the 0 point we call sea level. So it's fundamentally required to be flat, you stupid idiot.
Okay, so that doesn't explain why you can't have a plane on a sphere.
Right, a plane on a sphere? We're measuring Earth. We're not measuring some.
We got a new name now. Plane on a sphere. You're looking at his brain. Yeah. He's aerodynamic. Glenn. Playing on a sphere. I'm going to use that. Thanks, Nathan. Well, thanks, Mike at Drunk Debunk. We got a plane on a sphere. Plane on a sphere.
Fantasy of some tangential plane with a dangling dingleberry of an Earth below a plane that you measure. If we're measuring Earth as a surface to have a 0 point for the altitudes to be with respect to, then they're not with respect to a surface that's falling away from a plane. Their altitudes have a common horizontal reference called sea level. Hello?
Yeah, I mean that still doesn't
Stuttery! Yeah, it does. It absolutely does, you stuttery wanker. It shows that we measure from a 0 point to give the altitudes perpendicular to. That's what it shows.
Yeah, you're still.
You can't even speak, you stupid retard. Now sit down in defeat and shut up.
That's a good one, Rich.
Why can't you have that on?
Shut up.
Such an asshole, dude.
I will rape this man with his own dumb fuck questions about me having to prove how axiomatically flat Earth must be to have a 0 point to describe all altitudes perpendicular to. He can stutter a response about how that doesn't prove something, and I will tell him to sit down and shut the fuck up. That's what I will do. So sit down and shut up, Crunk. You're a retard.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. I actually
do you not understand, you stupid, stuttery, giggly girl? You didn't demonstrate anything beyond your assumption that we could have a ball dangling below a tangent plane that must be axiomatically flat for all verticality to be referenced to. Ergo, Earth is measured flat at a 0 point called sea level for all altitudes to be perpendicular to. Now shut up.
I'm still not convinced.
I don't give a shit what you're convinced about. It's called surveying. You ain't gonna give a shit that you don't understand what sea level is or how axiomatically perpendicular altitudes must be. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody knows who you are. You're a nobody. Sit down, you giggly little girl. Next. Glad we got to round that out. It's always nice when we get to the conclusion that this retard suggesting I need to prove things understands how axiomatically flat it is and gets told off for his stuttery, giggly interruptions towards the end of his arse kicking. Next.
Why would you ask
I'm going to
for a
title my
goal
video
after you laid out
Flat
the
Earther
measure?
still pretends to be relevant.
Right, I see spin.
What do you think?
I vaguely remember talking to you last time. What was the flat Earth
Nick,
measurement
you're
you
not
had shoved up your arse?
Here we go.
Can you
I see
remember?
spin. We'll do him.
So,
Level means
drunk degunk, whatever you're
perpendicular to
called.
the
Can you
center
shut up
of
now?
the
We're talking to a different person. Icy Spin, do you not remember what was shoved up you that was a flat Earth measurement?
You got it backwards.
Right, what was it that was shoved up you? Can you not remember? Do you need reminding?
No, you got it backwards.
Backwards? What did I have backwards?
Oh, his gravity.
He's claiming he shoved something up you.
Oh, what did you
were
shove
sitting
at
on
me?
Neil's fist.
What did you shove at me, Icy Spin?
What is going
No, I didn't shove anything up you. You sat on Neil's
No,
fist.
you're damn right you didn't. Earth was measured flat by you.
That was kind of a weird laugh.
Is this?
He's making a lot of.
Is it Sour talking again? Icy Spin. Do you want me to talk to Sour or you? Who do you want me to talk to, Sour or you?
Can you do it better? If this is what you do for a living, can you be better at it?
Better at what?
Just
spin. You started saying something about backwards. What did you mean?
Eggs, can you?
Well, Oakley's irrelevant, so I'm not going to speak with him. Go ahead, Sage.
Okay, I'll talk to.
No, that was funny. Oakley's irrelevant. Anyway, that's his rebuttal to even the last argument they had. He's definitely right on the ball, if you know what I'm saying. Yep, he's a schoolboy. Yeah. They all are. They haven't really graduated from grade school, and even the main physicists in the upper echelons, the guys that they never go. They're like Neil deGrasse Tyson. They walk you through. They won't get involved in these debates because they'll lose. They run off hypothesis. It's fairy tale land. Nothing's gonna comport to reality that they'll tell you about. Matter of fact, they'll go off on tangents and make up shit. And then now, like Neil deGrasse Tyson's using TFE footage, claiming it's from the north. We've caught him doing that shit. That's nonsense, dude. It's bull crap. Well, anyways, I think that's the end of it. I see spin steps out. I'm gonna just play about a half minute more. I think there's a little bit left in here, and then we'll get off of it. Thanks, Nathan, for posting this.
No worries. What did you have to say, Sarah?
The way I was taught is that level is perpendicular to the center of the planet.
Yeah, that was it.
I don't know why.
We're back at the other side. Yeah. So this is what they're taught, dude. They take their measurements from the center of a presupposed ball. All of them are done like that. That's how they get all their measurements throughout the equinoxes and the solstices. They're not there in the center of the ball. None of this shit's done from there. That's it's the protractor's edge, as Nathan likes to call it. The edge of the earth. They use those markers on a flat plane, and they have to pull it down through the earth on flat planes during each part of the season for that part of the world. But they're looking at the same sky we are, just at a different cycle in that point. You saw my little drive board demonstration. That's exactly how it's done to the dome of the sky. There's no dome below the sky. And that's why I'm not allowed to get down to Antarctica to take a look at what's actually happening. Nobody is down there long enough, period. And those who aren't looking, they're not posting too many videos and stuff. Very few like quick in and out. If once you get down the 60th parallel, nobody goes. Unless you're a military scientist or you're on doing some project, but nobody's out there to disprove the ball. And when they do try to do that, they make a fiasco out of it. And ALE and people like that won't let you do documentaries while you're down there. And it's obvious. Ask FE Nation. Nathan showed them how Earth is measured. We can demonstrate how Earth is flat. Now that our optics have grown stronger, we can actually show with cause and effect what you're seeing. It's not Earth curvature. I think Pablo may have put out something recently. I want to look it up right quick. Just give you an example. I don't know why that started. I guess that was next in line. Pablo. That's what I was going to look at. And then we'll get into geodetic surveying just for not this episode. I'll just give you a taste of it. And then I'll break in and do a whole episode and show you what Bev's going to try to do to prove his true globe. It's more nonsense. More convoluted nonsense. And he said he can prove it. At the end of that last round there. That was played on the main channel. So Bev's going to come out with the true globe, and he's off to the races. Pablo put out a new one right quick. I was looking it up. And the lead into the geodetic surveying is I'm going to go to the north and show you exactly what's missing on the mapping. This is why things are going to get weird. This is why things are weird now when it comes to those mappings and why they have so much control. It's the north and the south they're trying to hide from us. That's why nobody can go to these places and do like independent research and stuff like that. Pablo's dog. Yeah, there we go. I'll find him. I like Pablo. He's got some great material. Hopefully Harmon makes it back home. We get to see him lift some more weights or something like that. He's got to go home. Let's see. Where's Pablo's dog at? Subscribe to Pablo's dog. He does some great black swan observations. I hate YouTube now. The way they set this up, when you click on your subs or your subscribed accounts, they like to switch it over to the big screen to show you all of them. It starts out with a little one. You start scrolling down, and then halfway through, they'll turn it on to the big screen. It automatically just jumps over. Anybody having that problem? I am. And I'm going to throw up my receipt again for what they actually gave me for the GoFundMe. I found Pablo. Nice. And he actually gives you the measurements and the weather conditions and the optics with all of his thing. And we show you what happens at the sea level with the horizon. Yeah. Why it's messed up. He hasn't put anything new out in a while. This I found one I haven't watched before. It's only 56 seconds. Let's see, there's another one beside of it. 4 months ago, 58 views. It's 7 minutes. I got an earlier pan from 4 months ago. It looks like it's almost the same day. This is showing the evidence. Further claims that there is a curve blocking your view. No such thing exists. And even in a celestial, they like to throw out that refraction thing too. Like the reason you're seeing that star is because it's not in that location, it's refracted there. You know, it's the same globe excuse every time you turn around. And this is why people like us get censored, I think, because we like to point this stuff out. I'm not complaining, I'm just doing it.
It's Monday, February 23rd, 2026, about 12:01 p.m. I'm at UCSB.
This is for you, deplorable elf.
Campus Point parking lot number 6 up against the cliff fence. We got some about 3/4 of the way out toward the point.
You like him. He's a liar.
So it's past the mid-lot parking permit kiosk, about halfway to the Marine Sciences building. Camera's about 45-foot elevation. Air temp's about 72, I think. Maybe a little bit cooler out here. It's kind of the in-town temperature.
Absolutely, Glenn.
Ocean's about 59. Humidity's, I believe, mid-40s. Take a quick look. Yeah, it says 44%. So that's Mesa Lane Beach on the left. It's 6.5 miles. Background.
It could be a
in the
good
center
point.
There,
If you
it's
like
22.7 miles at La Conchita Beach. A little bit hazy today compared to the last couple of days. There's absolutely no wind to really clear out the haze.
You see the haze, it's pretty
glassy.
thick.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I gotta go check the mail.
But I can
wonder
see
if it
the
came
little
today.
spot.
He sent me one
above
too.
The
Or
low horizon down there, I think. Can't tell if it's miraging or anything. Tide's about a mid-tide.
I don't see much mirage in it
It
at
was
all.
low this morning, so it's probably coming up now.
Some of that mean sea level again.
No surf to speak of.
Let's go surfing.
I guess I'd call it knee-high.
Knee-high surfing.
I'll zip on down here and get the tree. Hogan on the right there at 17.8 miles.
It's compressed as hell. But you can
So
still
the
see
ridge
the
on
legs.
The left is at 30.6 miles just west of Ventura, above the 101 there. I can't tell what I'm seeing there. I'm guessing the tree's visible 280 feet. And the grove of trees at about 320.
Good.
I'm afraid to play with the focus anymore.
That P900 is good though. for distance.
Doesn't help much. So there's Houchin, Conejo Mountain, 51 miles, 1,800 feet. Pesky Ridge along there. Henry at 16.4 miles. Pesky's about in the center of the frame, center right. 50 miles, 900 to 1,000 feet. Saddle Peak up to the right at 71.5 miles. 2789 foot elevation. Go over here to Hill House. I might play with the focus again on Hill House since it's closer. Again, 14.6 miles.
That's quite a horizon. I played it a play on words. I think Verizon did that. It might.
Not sure that's any better, but
you can see the mirror out there past the horizon too.
Platform A. Platform B. And platform C.
Is Ken started the stream yet?
I can't tell if I'm seeing the walkway or not. It's
you
too
can kind of
bright
see
out here.
Right down there.
Yeah, I can't tell. I've got a polarizer filter on and I'm shooting in manual mode for bright sunlight. There's Magoo Peak at 50 miles, 1,260 foot elevation, and I can't tell. Does not look all that rounded over there on the right side of it. So it's not obvious in fair.
Maybe you should take a telescope with
I can see here. In any case. There's your upper four. Back across the Pesky there. Ballard Mountain, Ballard Peak, Saddle Peak, Pesky Ridge, Henry, Houchin, Hogan.
I still haven't seen any telltale signs of curvature left or right at all.
Flat Earth Mass favorite little peak back behind that grove of trees there. Okay, typical low water line, huh? See what happens the next few days when it gets up closer to 80. Over and out.
That was a nice little demonstration, Pablo.
It's Saturday, April 11th, 2026.
We'll be doing this all day.
It's about 4:24 p.m.
Now we've done the math that the curvature doesn't comport to the sphere Earth. It's just a sad thing. I think we can do better, can't we, guys? Nah, there's no way you can find it. You can go out on the platform and look at the other platforms further out. You'll still won't ever find it. It's that elusive horizon. Now it's starting to act up on me. I'm gonna play out anyways. That's a grand total of 5 hours worth of streaming for today. Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys. Let's see if I can get this thing to work. It's not really clicking right now. There it goes. I'm back up here. And David, who is David? David? I have no idea. Oh, is this David Koresh? Let's see. Hey, David, did your camera work? There's a guy named David back here. Should we let him up? Why not? Hey, David, how's it going? I can hear you.
Roger, can you hear me?
I can hear
Roger?
you, David. Yeah, how you doing?
No, I haven't got. I don't have a. Roger. this sorted. Let's act like.
Okay.
Let's act like. Hello, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. I can hear you, dude. They're so can everybody else.
Right, okay. I'm getting an echo, Watch.
That's not from me. You still there, David?
Yes, and right, is that from YouTube? Hold on, Roger. Hold on. Right, is that it, Roger?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Okay, yeah. So let's get this sorted, Roger. Let's get this finally, because I don't want to talk on you no more, Roger. You don't want me to talk about you. Obviously, it gets boring, it gets stupid, it gets silly.
Oh yeah.
My intention, Roger, wasn't to get Fight the Flat Tits and what's his name, QMV, and all those guys to put their 2 cents in. It was between me and you, Roger. I just wanted you to look. I'm going to squash it. I will apologise to you, Rog, for letting it go too far.
Okay.
But you've got to apologise as well, Rog, for denying that you knew anything about me being hidden in your chat when my name is in your hidden list.
Yeah, they get hidden after that fact, dude. Because you were blocked, I couldn't do anything about it.
But, Rog, you scroll past. You must scroll past it. You know, you must see my name in there. Just
no, it didn't get blocked when you think it got blocked. I know exactly when it got blocked.
It doesn't matter, Roger. It doesn't matter. Just admit to it. Just stop telling me that you had no idea and you was totally oblivious to it.
No, I actually told PJ to block you, dude.
You sent PJ in. You said you sent PJ in to stop me. To ban me because I was trolling in your chat, Roger.
I can see you in my chat,
Roger, if that's true, Roger, if that's true, you should have evidence.
My chats don't get
trolling, spamming.
My chat doesn't save itself, dude.
Roger, because it doesn't exist, Roger. I don't do that in people's chat, Roger. I've been in thousands of chats. I don't troll. I've trolled probably twice in people's chats, and all the time over 10 years, Roger.
Okay, well,
I don't do that, Roger.
Then I'll
because we had a difference of opinion. We had a difference of opinion over Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
I had an opinion. You had an opinion. They clashed. You didn't like it. I didn't like it. And this is the result of that. Really, that's what it's all.
It boils down to me actually asking people to come up and
can
man up and come on the channel and say what they had to say instead of trolling in the chat. That's really what I got mad about.
Yeah, Roger. But did I come backstage, Roger? Roger, did I come backstage and chat with you?
No, you did one night. Yeah.
Yeah, I did, right? I did. Mm-hmm. I did come back and chat with you backstage.
Yes, sir.
And we didn't want it to go live. I mean, you just had a chat backstage, right?
I'm well aware of it.
So but it happened, right? Mm-hmm. Stop. This is what I mean. You're pretty blasé with things, Roger. You're like, oh, whatever.
I'm not blasé, and it's like these things shouldn't happen. It's almost childish, man.
Well, it is childish when you tell lies on people, Roger.
I'm not lying. I didn't lie about it.
You said I was trolling your chat, and that's why you sent PJ. You said I was trolling your chat. You said you sent PJ in to come up. And the reason why you sent PJ on is because I called out his girl a week before, Roger. On being toxic.
That didn't happen back then, dude. Dude, that didn't happen, and you were not banning you were in my chat for a long time after that. It happened recently, dude. It really did. When Deplorable Ilk was on here, and I saw you in my chat. That's when he blocked me.
No one can see me in your chat. I come in there, say people, and no one can see me. I'm hidden.
It didn't happen that long ago,
dude. If PJ banned me,
like a month ago at the most. Yeah, he did that not that long ago, dude.
A month ago.
Well, it didn't happen that long ago.
So you said I was trolling in your chat.
At the earliest.
You said I was trolling in your chat a month ago.
Anywhere for 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Get quite easily.
No. Can I? No. My chats don't get saved in my streams. I'll show you, dude. Hold on 1 second. I'll pull up one of my old streams for you. Hold on. I'm going to pull up one of my live streams. I'll show you. You can't find my chats. I'm going to show you. Just that simple. I'm gonna pull up one of my lives, and you'll see that there's not a chat with every one of those. I'm gonna go to my lives. They don't save the
So
chat.
you're telling me you can't see your own chats, Roger? You can't see your own chats
on my on my back lives? No, I can't. I'm gonna play one for you right now.
Are you saying, Roger?
Okay.
Roger, are you saying
Yeah.
you can't see your own
This is from like 4 or 5 weeks ago. This is one of my lives. I'm gonna play it for you, and I'm gonna show you. You can't see my past.
So you're saying that
they're not
banned
there.
me. So you're saying you banned me for trolling in your chat. You said you got Jay to do it, but then
It's
you're
more
saying,
than that, dude.
Roger, that it only happened
It's
4
more
weeks
like
ago.
no. Stop for a second and hear me for the other part of the thing is that
And
you
then
like
you say,
we're
Roger,
lukewarm Christians
and
and
then you
we
say that
don't
I've got a
belong in the
problem.
community. You did say this stuff on your live streams.
No, listen to me closely. You said I've got a problem with Christians, right? I've got a problem with lukewarm Christians, Roger. Yeah, no, like God and Jesus, Roger, like God and Jesus, he spits them out of their mouth, right? You lukewarm Christians. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe what God and Jesus says about lukewarm Christians. I've got friends as Christians, Roger.
Okay.
So that is again.
So, but
that is not
it
true,
came
Roger.
off. It came off like you were having a problem.
Lukewarm Christians and Christians are completely different, Roger. Even God and Jesus doesn't like them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. But you can see here, there's no way to look at my chat.
So stop saying things like Banner's got a problem with all Christians.
Well, it seems like it, though. Dude. Yeah,
no, Roger.
Okay,
how many times have you heard me say lukewarm Christians? And I make a point of Roger.
Okay, now we're on the right page.
Lukewarm Christians are different because they profess to be all holier than thou, but really they're just like everybody else.
We all, like everybody else, we're forgiven. That's the difference.
No, lukewarm Christians.
Not perfect,
no, not you. Not Luke. God said that you like some hot and cold. Lukewarm, you get spat in my mouth down to hell, mate. That's from your own book, Roger.
Well, yeah, I don't refer to it as my own book. It's our book. It's humanity's book.
Well, whatever.
Christianity's for everybody, dude.
It's from the book, right? So that's what I'm saying. It's from the writings are from that book. So all I'm doing is taking God's word. God's word says he doesn't like lukewarm Christians. He spits them out of his mouth, straight to hell.
Okay. I'll apologize for all this whole incident. It should never happen.
No, it shouldn't have happened, Roger. I've got to admit. No. I'm going to apologise, Roger, for setting it all off in motion. I didn't mean to have the outcome of Fight the Flat Earth. Honestly, Roger, and who's the other guy, QMV, putting their 2 cents in. I didn't have any idea until the other day I saw a short of Craig, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. Do you know what I mean? It was just like, no one can. So, Roger, I apologise myself. You apologise, I apologise. We both drop it, mate. And we're crack on, okay? Roger, can you take me from your hidden list, please, as well? Would you do that? I'm man enough. I've come on here, man, to apologise and try and get this sorted out. Would you please take me off that? So I can chat in your chat, Roger. Roger, you know I'm not a troll. I'm not a troll. I just call out things, Roger. I'm not trolling you, Roger. I had a beef with you. I said it when it got a bit out of control. People were putting their 2 cents in. Didn't need to do that, really. And that's why I'm here now, Roger. I've come up and let's just get this sorted. I don't want to carry on with Roger because Roger, I actually quite like you, and I want you to go to Antarctica. But
well, it's like the powers that be don't want me to go, dude. Yeah,
the powers
even
Roger, but it's like what I said, Roger. You've got to promote it every single time you go live. You can't just not. You can't forget about it once. You've got to keep pushing that.
I didn't really for like even the first year after the whole thing, man. I was pushing it on a regular, and it didn't really get any traction. And the thing is, I'm going to drop the GoFundMe thing because they're taking a lot out, dude. You saw my invoice for the bank.
They took 1,000, didn't they? 1,200 or something.
Yeah, it took $1,000 out, dude. And I've talked to them, and they go, we have fees, and I'm like, oh, you do, and we figured out that's 24%. And I think that's why Duppy dropped his GoFundMe thing.
Yeah, it's a cool,
because he realized,
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm. they're gonna take like a good 10 grand out of his ass. Is what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Is
there
the best
another way
one?
you can raise? Is there another platform you can use to raise that money though?
What GoSendMe
other than PayPal
is
or
yeah, GoSendMe will do it, but GoSendMe is like a 12%, 15% thing they got on it.
They sound quite heavy these, didn't they? I mean, a big percentage of the money's going to be taken away.
You're paying for their platform, dude. Yeah.
So you need to raise like probably 45,000, 45 to 50 just to get the 35 or 38,000
when I talked to ALE, when I talked to ALE, I talked to one of the owners, and he told me he's going to up the cost because of what I'm doing, and he's really reluctant to take me because of the TFE event. You heard what happened, right? I think it was Jaron or Austin approached one of their employees, you might say, in a particular way. That's what he told me.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He didn't want to take any flat earthers anymore, period. But to do anything like
Duffy said that.
No, this was the ALE owner. I actually talked to him on the phone. Yeah.
Oh, the owner said this to you, Roger?
He's one of them. He's like three of them on it. Yeah.
Not going to take any flat earthers.
He doesn't.
Well, he said he's not taking any flat earthers. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Roger, you're going to have to disguise yourself as a normie to get there, Roger.
Well, that's why I was going to take a job.
Yeah,
I want to go to the South Pole Station.
I'm just coming here for the scenery and then just wander off and do your experiments for what you do. That's what
well, we've been reviewing videos of people that do go down the Union Glacier.
Yeah, you've got to be careful, man, because the security is really high if you're doing live. If you're doing live blogs, I don't know if did you see the video a few months ago, Roger, of the guy who was trying to do a video down there, do a live blog, and the captain or whatever come over to him and was really angry. You got to be pretty careful, man. I would take some of those glasses. Do you know the glasses with the camera in it? The glasses
camera on
in it. That's what I would do, Roger. Yeah. You can get these glasses now. They're about $500, $500 or $700. They've got cameras in them, and you can film, but they look like normal glasses. That's what I would do. I would take a set of them over there with me, because then you haven't got the GoPro out. You haven't got nothing out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we watched a guy named Wilbur go down there, and he's doing scientific exploration down there, and he's like pointing. It's just like little clips. You don't get a full stream out of it. Nobody does any. It's all suspect. Anybody that broadcasts out of it, there it's just And there, I want to get a Starlink, a Mariner Starlink, so I can broadcast the live stream. Yeah, I can get them for. Harmon's here. Hey, Harmon.
Hey,
are you home?
Just listening in and like that, since you guys have made it public. David, that's a weak apology when you want apology back in return. You should just put your hat in your hand and apologize and not ask for one in return. If it comes and he gives it eventually, not ask for. Huh?
Who Roger Harmon?
David. When you asked Roger, you apologized and you did like that, but you need to apologize too.
I'm not the one who lied, Harmon.
It doesn't matter. You come to apologize. Look, you came to apologize. End of story.
No,
don't worry about anything else. If you
the apology there, I can't apologize. Harmon, don't put your 2 cents in, man. Sorry, what?
Why can't I put my 2 cents in? I like Roger. I like you, and that's a very weak apology.
Harmon, you don't need to come and put your 2 cents a week. No, it's not. I'm not
Again, that's your opinion that I need to. My opinion is I do. Oh my goodness! Who cares?
It isn't. If I showed the fucking proof.
Well, you didn't call to apologize. You called to get an apology.
I'm not the one. No, I'll come
that's just my opinion.
This morning, not to listen to your story. I'll start it all up again.
No, that was a poor one-sided sorting for Roger. And that's just my opinion.
I'm not the one that said he had no idea about me being banned in the chat. This is what this is about, Harmon. We've just sorted it out, and now you want to come in and we stir up all the shit.
I didn't stir it up. I just gave my opinion on it. You put it on the internet public. It's public. So then it's going to be a public opinion.
Harmon,
Don't get upset. Calm down.
He apologized. We just did it. Like
You asked for an apology. It's not a sincere apology when you ask for one.
It is a sincere apology. I just apologized to Roger.
And if you get mad,
we just
if you get
on live.
Hey, well, I apologize now. I apologize now. It's your turn. I'm talking about your childish actions. You know, so what? He lied on you. I've had millions of people lie on me. I don't care.
I wasn't really actually lying on him. I said I didn't know about him being banned in the chat.
All right, I believe you didn't know. Roger doesn't pay. If you ever listen to Roger don't pay attention to shit. You know, and that's a good quality. He doesn't save his stuff. You can't go back and replay it. You can't do anything with it.
Got this sorted out. Why are you, Harmon? Are you telling me?
Because you came on his channel and requested an apology.
Come on.
Okay, so it's a miscommunication.
No, I come on his channel.
See, there he is. He's trying to be nice again.
Look.
That's all I'm saying. I'm done with that.
Harmon, can you?
Roger, I almost passed out when I tried to bench that. I literally died. So you know, Roger, tell him how many people just on your channel messed with my name. Tell him, Roger. Yeah, I get called out all the time.
Yeah. It's water under the bridge now. So
why are you coming in?
We're going to go with it either. I'm not going to.
Because you never let nobody up on your channel to give any opinion. You just have to do it in the chat. You never have anybody lie, David. You never have anybody lie, so they can't. You never know what their opinion is. Oh, you can try and talk it out. It doesn't work. Doesn't work.
You have come in and tried to shit. We just apologize to
Roger,
each other.
do you think I was trying to stir it up?
He apologized.
Yeah, good. All I said is you came onto somebody's channel and you asked for an apology.
Nobody's upset.
That's right. Tell him, Raj. He gets it. Because
we've already sorted it out, Harmon. So you.
No one's kowtowing to you.
It's fine.
If you're happy with that, that's cool. Yeah. What's the chat saying, Roger? I can't see it. I'm driving.
What the problem is? Making a problem out of nothing.
You don't want to know,
Harmon, because it's already been sorted out. Me and Roger just apologized.
Are they bad mouthing me, Roger?
I literally did it on air. I'm sorry. I
too
didn't go this far. That wasn't my intention to fight the flat Earth and all these guys involved. It wasn't. That's not my intention. Being banned in the chat. That's what it was all about, Harmon. It was nothing about anything else. What was it? The bank statements, all that was just.
I'm a thief. So talking, so that should tell you a lot. You called him a thief, did you not?
It says there, let's sort out.
Did you call him a thief? No, I know you. See, you can't say it. Yes, I called him a thief, Harmon. A thief. You called Roger a thief.
Did I call him what? A thief.
A thief. A stealer. Robbing money. Taking and claiming a scammer. Seal. You called him all kinds of names.
And Roger lied. So
he's still talking to you.
And that's why I've come on.
Oh my gosh.
That's why I've come on.
You never asked for an apology. You come in and apologize. Thank you, and I apologize. Then you let it go. No. You never mind. I could
talking about
hard-headed you are.
Harmon,
just like a regular cockney.
Just literally, Harmon. We just literally the beef.
Oh, I would have came on earlier when you were saying it at first, but I was inside a hamburger joint getting a hamburger.
Me and Roger just sorted it out. I've come in here. No. I'll come in here, Harmon.
Oh, yeah, you guys going to have tea tomorrow, tea and crumpets? So now you're going to have tea and crumpets tomorrow?
You don't like it, Harmon.
Oh, I'm on Roger's channel. If Roger didn't want me here, he would have kicked me off.
I know he's coming back anyways.
Listen. I don't know what you're talking about, Harmon. You're talking about yourself. I'm talking about me and
Yeah,
Roger
you
trying
can
to get
try
this
and
sorted. And we
look.
sorted it out.
I played with inmates for 23 years. You're on you're like on second grade level of your acting innocent. You're acting innocent.
To each other, Harmon, and we were talking
Oh,
about
and
Antarctica.
I say, like, you apologize that you're gonna have tea and crumpets tomorrow. Yeah, you just want to keep talking. You know, you got to remember,
everyone just heard
this isn't your channel. You know, we can't talk back to you in your channel.
Me and Roger sorted it out. Me and Roger sorted it. Me and Roger sorted it.
Oh, really?
And then we was talking about Antarctica. Me and Roger was
But you
talking
put
about
it out
Antarctica.
publicly, so there's got to be a public opinion. Do you not think there should be a public opinion? You guys put it public?
Why did you do that?
You put it public.
Why did you do that? Why did you just come in and fire it all back up
you
again,
not.
Harmon? There's no need to do that.
Guess your comprehension level low to listen to what I just told you.
But me and Roger just apologised to each other. We squashed it. And we was talking about Antarctica. And then you come in and just stir it all up again. Why? Why can't you just be happy with the result? You're crazy, Harmon.
I'm crazy that you came on someone's channel and said, I want to apologize. Well, that was cool. I said, hey, if you look on the chat, I said, hey, that's David Banner. He's coming on. And so you come on, hat in hand, and you want to apologize. And you said your little spiel for about whatever insincerity it turned out to be, because you turned around and you wanted an apology. Insincere. Insincere.
Come on,
your insincerity proved it by asking for an apology. Your insincerity proved it. If you have no sense of
I come in here.
Social
etiquette. Roger was without all you clowns. Listen, you immature moron.
Now we calling names.
Come in here because Roger was on his own and he didn't have you lot around him, so me and him could have a chat. That's why I come in here. That's why I come in here.
There's no other way you could do a chat with him.
It says under my name, let's sort it out. We sort it out. Listen. Why are you trying to fight Roger Battles, for one? Pussy. Why are you trying to listen? Why are you trying to fight Roger's battles? Leave Roger alone. He's a grown-ass man, Harmon. He's a grown-ass man. He can speak for himself. He doesn't need you coming in. Absolute moron. And trying to shit stir. You're literally shit stirring, Harmon. Harmon, everyone in the chat just heard me and Roger squash the beef. We squashed it. We was talking about Antarctica. Me and Roger was talking about Antarctica. Then you come in and start stirring the shit again. We already squashed it. Yes, I asked for an apology because he lied with me. Harmon, close your mouth.
Can't flush it. You try 3 or 4 times, flush, but it stays there.
Harmon.
What did I couldn't hear him.
I can't hear him.
We squashed
you guys
it.
are both roboting on me for most of the part.
We squashed it. We was talking about Antarctica.
I'm glad you squashed it, but you made it public, David. You made it public.
You sit doing it again. Yes, I asked Roger to apologise because he lied on my name.
There you go. It made your apology totally ingenuous. It made your apology ingenuous.
There you go.
You're the one that did it. I didn't.
It doesn't, because
in your world, in your social world,
and lying to my face. No, Roger.
Hey, you know, if you're face to face, you better apologize to me. I'm gonna hit you in your nose.
I'm not the one that fucking lied, Harmon. I'm not the one.
So what? And why did you? That makes your apology even less ingenuous. It makes your apology less ingenuous.
No, it doesn't. It makes it more genuous, actually.
It makes it total bullshit.
Stupid idiot.
Whatever. You can call all the names you want. It doesn't hurt me. See, you just call me names. Oh, he just buried my name. Now I got to go and demand apology tonight on his channel.
I've got the balls to come on to Roger's channel on his own without the interruptions of people like you. I've got the balls to come on to his chat.
You can't accept your guilt. It's like all the inmates in the world. They can't accept their guilt.
Gentlemen, listen to me.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to add my 2 cents in right now. When I said that I didn't know he was didn't say he was blocked my channel, he wasn't blocked yet. After the fact, he was blocked.
We literally
was
sorted
never
it
brought
out,
up
Harmon. We literally just sorted it out. And then you want to come in and stir it all
You
up.
literally spent 3 hours calling him every name in the book.
Isn't that a good old Christian? Are you a
Yeah,
Harmon?
hey.
Are you a lukewarmer as
Oh
well?
my goodness. No, I don't believe
think
in
we
the
found
Bible. I
another
don't believe in the
think we
Quran. I
found
don't believe in
another
any
lukewarm
religion.
Christian. I
And
think
Roger and I still get along.
You're going to hell, bro. You're
Oh,
going to hell.
heaven and hell. So you got to believe in the Bible if you believe in hell. You can't have a hell without the Bible.
I don't believe in anything, mate.
Right. You just said you believe in hell.
Oh no, absolutely not. Harmon, why did you come in here and disrupt?
You're
trying to sort it out. Why did
You're a walking
you do that?
contradiction, partly really fiction. That's what you are. Written by Chris Christopherson.
Harmon. Oh, to each other, right? Because for bringing up all the bank statement, fight the flat tits got involved somehow and all this shit. That was wrong. It took it too far.
No, he
You took it far. You took it 3 hours over and over and over again. More than that, probably. I quit after 3 hours.
Roger apologized, and we sorted it out.
Well, good.
What don't you get? What can't
I'm
you
glad,
get in your
Roger.
thick
I'm glad,
skull?
Roger.
What can't you get in your thick
I'm glad
skull,
Roger
Harmon?
did it.
Harmon, what can't you
So
get?
you got to learn to call me things.
Your thick
Well,
skull,
you
Harmon.
called me a bad name. I'm gonna have to demand an apology. I'm just giving you fodder now, buddy.
Right. No, calling bad
I'm
names
giving you
and
fodder.
lies are completely fucking different. They're different. You don't lie on people.
Roger,
You're
are
not
you a
supposed to
liar?
their face. That's
No.
not Christian. That's
Thank
not
you, Roger.
Christian, is it? That's not
Oh yeah,
Christian,
now you use the
Harmon.
Bible
So
and
me and
religion
Roger
to your
literally
own
just thought that. Why are you
convenience.
fighting Roger's battle? Why are you coming in and white knighting for Roger? Why are you being so weird and zesty, man?
For
Get
you.
your weak ass
For
out of
you.
here, Harmon. I'm talking to Roger.
I'm nobody.
I'm
I
talking
don't
to
even have a
Roger.
channel. I'm nobody.
Get your zesty ass out of here. Get your zesty ass out of here. I was talking to Roger. Me and Roger just squashed the beef.
Oh, now you're gonna tell me leave Roger's channel. Roger, do you want me to leave?
And you, Harmon, Harmon.
If you want me to leave,
Harmon's
Roger, I'll
waltzing
leave.
on his
I don't have
white
no
horse,
feelings.
White
No,
knight.
it's all right,
Roger.
Harmon. You stay.
He's
Yeah,
waltzed in-
let's sort this
he's
out now
waltzed in
before
on
we
his
get
horse
this
with his shield
boiling
and his
point
big
going.
armor.
I'm home now. I'm going to the chat.
White knighting for Roger.
Okay.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic. No, Harmon, it's pathetic. What, you
That's
didn't
your
have to come in here
opinion.
and start all
I'm
this
glad
shit.
for your
Me
opinion.
and Roger was having a perfectly normal conversation about. Listen, we sorted out the beef. It was done and squashed. We was having a conversation about Antarctica and Duffy, and then you come in and do all this shit.
I got in as the first.
So you're the twat. Harmon, that's unacceptable.
Oh.
I can't believe you just did that, Harmon.
Hang on. Huh? What's that? I didn't hear. Did he leave?
No, he's still here. He's away from the microphone. Can I ask a question right quick?
And so Chill doesn't like me. So he says, I'm sorry. I'm not stirring stuff up, Chill. They put it public. I can have my public opinion.
Shit up, Harmon. I'll come in here.
No, I'm not.
I'll come in here on goodwill, on my own back, to come and sort it out. It says it under my name. Let's sort this out, Rog. Shut your weak ass up and stop trying to fucking.
That's so funny. You're funny. You're comical.
Man. Get your weak ass out of here. Nah, you are.
Hey, I've lost 35 pounds. I'm not as fat as I used to
Look
be.
at your comical face.
Yeah, that's an old 68-year-old face. Where's your face at, David?
Ass up. What you just done just shows
You're funny.
everything about you. Shows everything about you.
Banner
You just done it in front of all
just
the
got
people in the
blocked
chat.
recently.
Everyone just see me sort it out with Roger. Everyone see me come in here and try and sort it out with Roger on his own without dickheads like you around him trying to fight for him.
You came in for manipulation.
Piss off and me and him are having
Manipulating.
we was having a conversation, Harmon.
No,
right, about
I
Antarctica
just
and
called it.
Duffy,
That was
and you
a
come in
very weak, disingenuous apology.
No, it's not weak. What's weak about it? I'm coming in on Roger's channel, Harmon. What's weak about
Yeah, what's weak about it is, hey, Roger, let me replay what I understand. Let me replay what I said, Roger. So, Roger, I apologize for arguing with you
Roger
today
lied on my
about the.
name.
I'm talking to
wasn't an
Roger.
apology. I
I'm
said to
talking to Roger.
no,
David, can you mute this guy or
Roger,
something? I want to talk to Roger.
Okay, one at a time. All right.
I said to you, Roger, if you give me an apology for lying on me, and we both agreed to it, and we both did it, and now it was squashed. Then you come in and start stirring up the shit. Everyone see what happened in the chat. I'm not the one. You're being the one that's been a dickhead, Harmon.
Done yet?
You're being a fucking dickhead, and you know you are.
We got
Roger
that.
now?
No, I'm not done. I'm not fucking done. You are
You're
being
not
a
done.
No, me
You're
and Roger
funny.
we was talking about Antarctica, Duffy. And then your fat ass comes in and starts trying to. Why is that? Well, why did you want to do that? The beef, it was finished.
When is it my turn to talk? You
want
let
to
me
carry
know.
on for... No. You ain't
We're
talking
silent.
to me, bro. See you later. You're a fucking mong.
When can I
Good
talk?
night.
Good night. Goodbye. I thought you were going. Ta-ta.
No, we're doing a civil conversation here, like grown adults. It's not hard to do.
Now, the reason I came up, Roger, is I got up there as soon as I can after I heard that apology. And so when he comes up and he says, I apologize, it's just like me telling you tonight, hey, I apologize for arguing or disagreeing with you on the dome, right? And if I would say I'm sorry about that, you're going to say, okay, you'll take it. But this isn't disingenuous thing because I didn't do nothing to be sorry about. But he sits there, comes up, and he says sorry, just like I just said sorry about the dome. It's just as real. And so then he turns around after about a minute and says, well, you need to apologize to me too. That's where your apology just goes out the window. End of story.
I get your analogy. It's pretty simple. But the thing is about me lying about things. That's what I'm trying to lie. Before he was blocked, I said he wasn't blocked because he wasn't blocked. He got blocked recently. That was my decision, and I admit to it straight up. And the reason being has been over. I've been catching streams about
a month ago or something. You said,
it's been off and on. It's just like I took him the wrong way. He explained what he was saying in the streams in a better way, so I accepted that. But I wasn't trying to mislead you to say you were not banned from my chat. And he took off.
Yeah, and so anyway, I just when he made it public, and if you look in the chat, I was the first one to say, hey, let David up. He wants to talk. I thought it was very good. He came up to say he apologized, right? When you apologize, you imagine trying to tell your wife, hey, I apologize for doing something mean to you, right? But you need to apologize that you made me do it. That's what that apology was.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
But I'm going to talk to Chilser right quick. Chilser, he was banned, but it wasn't that long ago, and I hadn't brought it up in chat. What he's talking about is when he brought it up in his stream that he was banned over. He wasn't banned. I didn't ban him then.
And who cares?
Yeah, that's the point was that he was making a deal because he saw it on a recent stream I just did because I opened up my studio. It showed everybody who was banned in my chat. I'm well aware that wasn't too long after it happened, Chilster. And
right, but it's no big deal.
Yeah.
So, like I'm saying, did it make sense, chat? What I just said? He came up.
Yes, there is.
It's like if you did something bad to your wife, are you going to sit there and tell her you're sorry, but you need to say that she caused you to get mad? What's going to happen?
Yeah, it's going to be a fight.
Yeah, I mean, that's not an apology, is it? Yeah, on your part, like you went to your wife and whatever she did, you got mad and blew up and broke a dish or something, okay? You come back later, I'm sorry, I shouldn't do that. But you shouldn't have made me do it. Then you know what? She's going to throw 10 dishes at you now. I'm just saying, either you apologize or you don't. Just go up there, hey, I apologize. And you don't look for anything back. That's the way I was taught.
That's kind of a Christian way of forgiving. You might say
That's not
Armin.
Christian, Roger. That's human. It's human. You can fall back on your Bible all you want. It's just human nature. So I do that, and I don't follow Christianity. I don't do the Bible. So are you saying I'm a Christian without knowing it, or in your mind? So I'm just giving you a hard time, Roger.
No,
I love giving you a hard time.
It's the backbone of morality, man. That's
Yeah,
all
right.
Beatitudes. Yeah,
Right,
Beatitudes are
right.
real. Go read.
Yeah,
Go read
while they're killing babies and everything else in there. But we're still doing that today. So I guess we are Christian because we're still doing that in other countries. So what's the difference? What's just our Christianity in us coming out? That's just the bad part.
I don't condone that at all. I don't condone
It doesn't matter. It's Christian.
Well, back when I was a young child, we used to go to like abortion rallies and protest
What's
abortion. Well, we basically
abortion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and not being religious, I just saying it has a heartbeat. It's alive. What is it? How is something have a heartbeat and not alive? That's to me, that's not even religious. That's just biology.
Yeah. Well, I hope Banner doesn't get his panties up in a bunch here again. There's no point.
Well, I don't dislike him at all, and him calling me names. God, you'd have seen the names the inmates call you and spit at you. So him calling me silly, ignorant, and dumb, that doesn't bother me. Most of it's true.
Now, I've been in lockup where they threatened to kill your ass, dude, if you don't bend. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, I had one inmate. He had stirred up all his toilet and all the piss and poop in it. And I was on the night shift. He wasn't mad at me. He was just mad at the guards. So I'm walking by and they have, the high lockup. They have a screen, but it's real thick steel and it has holes in it. The side, you could stick pencils through them. Okay. That's how big the holes in the screen. So he takes the whole thing and throws it at me through the screen. And I just got from head to toe.
No harm. We couldn't make that out. What'd you say that last sentence?
Okay. I said when I was walking past him, he had stirred up everything in his toilet for a day or so, and he put it in some kind of container. And when I walked by, he threw it through, and I was covered from head to toe with feces and piss, right? And all I did, I walked over, got in the shower, the inmate shower, because this is at nighttime, and I just started rinsing off. Just rinsing stuff off. What are you going to do? But there are guards I've seen get mad. They'll take them out, cuff them up, and beat them up in cuffs. I've never understood that. I didn't even get mad at this guy, So, yeah. So David calling me all his names. That's so. I think second grade.
Yeah, you gotta have a thick skin, dude.
I like him. He's entertaining as heck, But I didn't like him calling you all those names for like 3 hours and stuff and calling you a thief and a liar. That's why I said today in your earlier chat, I said, Roger, you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this, but you felt compelled to do it. So there you go.
I got a point. I proved I'm not. So the point is that they didn't give me anything for what they said they did. They lied about what I was going to get. And they even lie in the GoFundMe and the, I'll show you.
I still say you did it by AI and it's not real. How you like that?
Okay, absolutely. That's what it is. Thanks, Harmon. Yeah,
it's so silly.
Within the GoFundMe, they actually say they gave me $44.50.
And they took like $1,400 away, didn't they?
Yeah, almost, dude. It's just a huge chunk, dude.
That's why I never give to those things. I always go to somebody and I said, get Cash App and I'll give you Cash App because you get the money then.
Yeah, if you want it now, you'll take a fee out. But if you just deposit it, it goes right to your bank.
Right. And so, but they don't take out a big fee either, though, I'm saying.
It's like $1 and a quarter, depending on how much it is. Yeah.
But anyway, so that's why I don't do that. I don't give on YouTube when they want their super chats. I don't do it. You're just giving money to them. Yeah. And
I'll show you what they gave, what they say they gave me. It's stupid.
Harm worked for the government then. Oh man, I worked for the government a lot. And why you got it all caps? You're screaming at me, buddy? Chill. Was it Chill? What's his name? Chill what?
Chilster.
Chilster. What a cool name. That is a cool name. Anyways, I think he was the one that was saying to David, I was just trying to stir things up. No. Do you agree? Okay. If you don't agree, please really tell me. He came on and made it public. It was in a public forum. He made it public forum when he put it on his channel, calling you all these names and calling you out. And if he's feeling bad about it, calling you up and say, I apologize for doing that, but you need to apologize to me too. It's it just is it that in my lifestyle. So chat, am I wrong on that 100%? Or was it none of my business? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. I'm scared. I thought it got dropped again. You know how my thing gets dropped.
Look at the page. This is what they said they gave me, right? 4,500 is what that's what they told me I donated. They took another like $5 fee off that too.
Yeah, it's not on your main window yet. It's just on there it is. It just showed up on your main window. Now you can show them. You know, your live window. It's on now.
Yeah. Okay.
It was on the phone. We could see it on the phone, but we can't see it on the main screen until just now.
So you see that the actual goal of this quarter was 8,000. It's supposed to go to 40. So this is what they donated. They said they deposited my account minus another fee. Like it rounds it down to like 45 something. You know.
And so how much is in your? How much did you get to take and put into your banking account?
Well, I can show you exactly what they deposited.
You know, the same thing happened. Did you know the same thing happened to Vlad?
Yeah.
On his what was it? We were sending it to PayPal, right? They literally took and froze all his stuff.
Yeah.
And then they put it to zero, and he's freaking out because I talk to him almost every day, and he's freaking out. And so then he finally got it back. But as soon as he got it back, I said, "Well, Roger's having the same problem on another format." And as soon as he did that, so he put it in his bank account. Now he's going to switch it to like, no, he's saying GoFundMe, but I'm telling him don't do that. GoFundMe's not reputable.
Now I can't get the right now. My whole screen's frozen for some reason. I've been streaming for over 2 hours, so now Restream does this after like 2 or 3 hours. It'll start shutting down on me.
This Lord Racer is so quick-witted. I'm going back and looking at the chats. He goes, instead of faces of death, he called it feces of death. You are amazing, dude. You always come up with something. He just does.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the amount as soon as this thing starts working again. It's asking me to wait for the response from the server.
So is the AI asking you to wait?
Yeah, no, not the AI. It's literally Restream asking me. I got to find the right page. I had it a minute ago.
So Lord Racer's opinion was Harmon. It was one-on-one. So chill out, homie. So see, I appreciate that. You have the right to give me your answer, but then you banned me from having my opinion. See, I love your opinion. Yeah, one like that, I should chill out. But my opinion is, I went up there and because I had listened to him on his channel and come up there and offer an apology. No, I wasn't mad ever.
I tried to sort out the timeline when I banned him to the time when I said he wasn't banned, and I tried to make that clear. It was just that simple. That's all it is. And I think he misread it. You know what I'm saying?
See, what you don't understand, Roger, I think you're still not getting on my part. I don't care about any of that stuff. I just care if someone comes to apologize, then wants one in back. That just doesn't work. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if it was about you liking hot dogs and him liking hamburgers.
Okay,
you know?
now, Harmon, can you do me a favor? Can you sit in this chat for a minute? I got to refresh this page. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's stuck and stupid right now. I'll be right back, guys. I think Harmon's trying to come back in. I had to restart the whole damn thing. Still acting up. I'm back. Slowly but surely. There it is. I'm all by myself over here. Do, 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 do. I gotta mute that. Okay. Let's see if I can get the restream to work. It's not working. I don't know why. I think I got too much stuff open. I want to restart the computer. It'll eventually catch up with itself. Can't leave a live stream sitting. It's 1:30 in the morning anyways. Do, 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 do. I know everybody likes the stereotype too. Let's see if this thing's working yet. Nope. No response. I don't even know if you guys can hear me on the other side. Let's see. Let me listen. Oh, you guys can hear me. Yeah, I just can't get the back. I don't know if Harmon's actually back here still. Let's see. I got an echo coming from the other side. Nothing. No help. It's going to tell me to wait in a minute. Watch. I'm clicking on all the gizmos back here. There it goes. There's Harmon. Hey, Harmon. Sorry about that, dude. I had to restart the computer. That thing did not want to work. He's trying to join twice. Which one's Harmon?
Am I here?
You're
there.
here.
I am.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I had to restart the computer to get the restream to work.
Yeah. Well, your chat's picking on me. I'm feeling bad now.
No, don't feel bad. Is there anything to feel about that? I mean,
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
They're picking on me. Well, one says they hate prison guards. The other one says they'll meet me out back behind the shed in 5 minutes.
They don't like screws. Is that what it is? They hate
they don't like screws. I'm a government man. But they're jesting. I know it's a joke. I just like to joke back with them. You know, I like to talk to the chat a lot.
Okay. All right. Now, I was going to show you this. This is what they gave me from GoFundMe. I'll just put it up on screen.
Yeah, you showed that earlier, right? Today?
Did you see it earlier?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it earlier.
Yeah. So that they gave me 3,300 or something like that, isn't it?
That's when I told you that what you did it with AI. Yeah. Remember earlier?
Yeah. But this is actually their official printout. So but and they can't give me this month's or a couple others. They have to be passed. I can't get a statement from them for right now. Hey, there's a Mad Pieman. Hey, Glenn. How's it going?
Hey, how you going, brother?
Yeah. Anyways, enough of the drama.
Hey, good to see you, Harmon.
You too, sir. I wish I could grow a beard, but I've tried so many times and I can't even sleep because it bothers me so much.
I just showed where they gave me the GoFundMe, dude. What they gave me. I have the printout right here, their deposit. If you want to look at it, GoFundMe took out a lot more than that. And I can show you.
I hear Harmon's passion. I see people supporting what he's saying as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a legitimate apology by the sounds of it, mate.
I think you don't apologize like that. And a good analogy I gave, right, was you did something and got mad at your wife real bad, and so you come home and you apologize to her, but now she has to apologize to you because she made you mad.
Apologies aren't conditional.
Right. Unconditional, 100%. That's what I taught my kids.
Let me show Q and B one more time what I got. Hold on.
Like Roger, see, he feels so bad. Chilster says we don't need it, Roger. Chilster says we don't care.
The same as love. Love should be unconditional as well. The same.
What is that? Love?
Love should be unconditional. Otherwise, it's not really love.
Right. That's right. So after the wife cheats on you like 5 times, is that how far do you go before you call it unconditional love?
Well, if it takes an extra 4 times, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway,
Go ahead, Roger.
I'm not
Show
married to
him.
Brandon either. So this is my statement right here, QMP. Read that. What does it say? PayPal gave me deposit. The date's right there when they did it. 7/31. You want to see the year on it too? 25, dude. That was the deposit they gave me. That was
I
directly.
got no reason to doubt you, man. You're a genuine person. You don't talk shit.
An actual bank statement, dude.
You
can call my bank. I'll give you their phone number too, QMP.
I'm a fucking brilliant judge of character, mate. And I know you're not a fucking dishonest person, mate.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'll put my bank's phone number and you can call and find out.
No, I got no doubt, man. I got no doubt.
I'm talking to QMP. He's quite the skeptic. He's a.
You don't have to defend yourself, man. You know, actions speak louder than words, man. That's all.
I do have it in my savings account. I did lose a couple of late fees on it too in the process because I got robbed. Somebody hijacked my bank account. Well, not my bank account, my payroll service.
That's why I don't do online anything, mate. I don't buy fucking anything online. No one's got my fucking bank details.
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
My card, dude. They really did. I got my card scammed, and somebody went to Everest, Washington State at midnight on my payday and stole $500 out of my account with my PIN number and my card.
I don't even do. I refuse to do online banking, mate. I won't even fucking do that. I don't trust.
But it doesn't matter. You ever use your banking card anywhere? They get. I'll give you an example. I went to Vegas about 6 months ago, and I had to pay with my card for my parking.
You can get skimmed fucking real easy, man.
And so then about a week later, I get a call from my banking. He says, "Are you in Las Vegas buying this, and this?" Because it's trying to do it.
No.
I said no. And the best I've had was about 7 years ago. I get a call from my bank. "Are you in Thailand?" I go, "No." No, seriously. That's how bad it gets.
Oh, hey, it could be anywhere, man. I reckon fucking India would be a fucking big fucking.
That's funny you should say that, Glenn, because I mean, the card company that I have for the payroll service, they're based out of Austin, but when they answer the phone, they're all Sean. Sean from Pakistan.
Oh, mate, every fucking call center we call, mate, it doesn't matter what it is, who you ring, they're all in fucking India. There's a small percentage in the Philippines, but I reckon 90% are in India, mate.
Well, I tried to reopen the case because they determined because they used my PIN number, I was at fault. I actually drove 3,000 miles at midnight to Everett, Washington, and went to an ATM in a 7-Eleven and withdrawed $400 worth of cash.
Fuck me.
Check this out.
They had a fucking skimmer on the fucking ATM machine, mate. Hey, you always gotta fucking look for that shit, mate.
Check this out, Glenn. There's a YouTube channel that's called Scammers Alert. He's a guy that he gets them to call him, and he gets and hijacks their computer, and he erases all the data, all their stoled and stuff like that. And he's got like 1 million followers. And have you guys seen that before?
Oh no, I get suggested scammers.
No, you're not. Yeah, no, this guy has a YouTube channel and he builds it up big, and he gets into when they call him, he hijacks their computer.
Yeah,
you know how they say
there's the videos that get recommended to me. Yeah, I haven't watched.
Yeah, it's amazing what he and they get so mad that he knows a few Indian words, and he tells them this, and he goes, "Look at this. Can you find this file for me?" And they're looking, and then all of them in there, you can hear they start calling, "Motherfucker!" They just start screaming and yelling at him because he just erased all their computers.
What's going on? They're like, "I'm being hacked. All my money's gone. What the fuck?"
I'm hacking you, but you hacked me first.
Yeah, that's fucking good shit. I love it. It's fucking brilliant.
I'll show you the card they use. This is the payroll company that I got. I don't use this card anymore, but it's called Skylight 1.
Oh, Visa. Oh, you can trust them. Yeah,
well, it's not them.
And Sirius B, I didn't know that. Sirius B says they have a camera on the damned ATM.
They do.
They need to show. Yeah, but we're talking about not at the ATM. Not all ATMs have a camera. I don't think. Like at car parks.
Pretty much. They all do here, mate. Every fucking ATM
do they?
you go to.
Yeah, I contacted the police.
Maybe I'm wrong.
In Everett where it happened, and they said to get the ATM footage, they have to get us a a warrant for it, or
oh yeah, it's fucking difficult to get. Oh
yeah, you can't get the footage off of it. And
yeah, any crime that's fucking perpetrated against you, and you need the fucking video evidence, you're not going to get it, mate.
No, and they made it. They had
that's not how the system works.
What I didn't know the other day, I have a betting app and I live in Nevada, so we got a betting app, and to make it easier, I quit signing in. So I first time I ever used my thumbprint. Right, I used my thumbprint just for that app.
Never do that shit.
Never use your thumbprint? Why not?
No, fuck no. That's the most fucking unique identification.
Yes.
To anybody, apart from the iris scan, the thumbprint.
Yeah, and so you say you don't like that?
Oh, never do that shit, man. Never. Fuck
well,
no.
I like it. I like it because it makes it unique that you can't. They can't steal your stuff.
I know you work inside the fucking criminal justice system, man, and you have to. You're very familiar with that shit, man.
Man, I'm on my fifth shot right now.
I'll tell you something, man. Right, the way that the legal system works here in Australia, right? If you're arrested and charged, right, but not convicted, right? You've only been charged with a criminal offence, right? Your fingerprints are taken. You don't have a say in it, mate. They take your fingerprints. Yep, that's law now.
Well, they took your footprint when you're a baby.
Yeah, when
I know, man. But they did the same thing. Never before this fucking law change, man. They had no right to take your fucking fingerprints, right? Your DNA,
right,
anything, unless you were convicted of a criminal offence, right?
And in the prison system, when they were already in the prison system, they couldn't use their DNA. But if you got arrested and put in, then they could get the new people DNA. Anyway, C Lightning, I was going to say right quick. C Lightning says Disney is using thumbprints now. Thumbprints for what you to get in.
Never.
Disney,
I don't know.
Disney uses
they're hurting anyway.
Facial recognition on everybody.
Don't fucking do any of it. Don't.
Why
make it fucking easy for these motherfuckers, mate? Why help them? Don't help the fucking cunts. Fuck these.
Hey, Lord, how you doing?
Fuck.
So anyway,
I
like the thumbprint because no one can get in unless it's me. I know they can see me, and they already know everything we do.
Well, they could still copy your thumbprint, though, man.
No,
someone can get it.
Or cut it off and take it with them.
Sure.
No. What I'm saying is they could copy your a record of you using it somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can do anything they want. We can't stop them. Lord Racer, howdy, Lord Racer.
Just don't fucking encourage the motherfuckers, man. It's like voting.
I hope y'all can see me.
If you're not happy with the fucking system, stop fucking encouraging these cunts.
He's right there. He's right below.
He's there. Lord Racer, good to see you, brother.
Hey. Oh, there you are, buddy. How you doing? Your hat.
I'm all right.
Just to top off everything, I didn't watch any of Banner's streams on me, man. I can't do that. I couldn't sit there.
I've known him for a while, man. I can't believe this shit, man. Seriously, I can't.
What are you saying, Lord Racer?
No, this thing keeps booting me, man.
Yeah, it's restrained.
Really?
No, you're good now. You're good now, man. Looking here. Yep.
Yeah, you're in here.
You're looking awful handsome.
Oh yeah.
They
got a little gray showing.
Yeah, I used to have a tidy brown moustache, believe it or not. It was a few years ago.
Gandalf down here in the corner. Yeah.
Hey, what's your hat? Let me see your hat, Lord Racer.
What's up? He wants to see your hat if you can.
I can't see what's on your hat.
Well, there you go.
What is that?
Oh, yeah. That looks like some gangster motherfucking shit, mate.
Let me see when he brings it. I'm looking on I'm waiting for it to show up on the main screen because I can't see it on my phone. And you got some gray there too, buddy.
It's just starting. I reckon, what are you, late 30s?
I'm 40.
Easy.
44. Oh, you're doing good, man. You're doing real good. As soon as I hit 40, mate, I started going grey.
I know the feeling.
Here it is. Let me get my picture for you guys.
Okay.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
68 years old.
68. You're going good. You're going all right, Harlan. Fucking good on you, mate. Good work, brother.
I hope Chilster.
I want to look like Lord Racer. I want to look young again.
Oh, don't we all?
Dude, when I grow my hair out, it's white, dude. I'm telling you.
No.
You guys missed it earlier. I came on because on the first stream today, I said I hadn't been in. I hadn't done anything for 3 years. 3 years, April. I just stopped.
Look what I'm dealing with, man. That's why.
But I just stopped. I mean, I literally got lazy. I didn't. I could order everything in, and so for tonight was the first night I'm going back to the gym. Now, when I quit 3 years ago, three years and 4 months ago, I was doing 300 push-ups a day, and I was benching 250 like it's nothing. Right back when I was 65. Yeah, but that was then. So I tried to do push-ups like a week ago, getting ready to go back to the gym. I could only do 7. So I went to the gym tonight. I could only bench 167 pounds.
Yeah, that's all
wow,
right, man. Nah,
I'm 6'5", 275 pounds, dude.
Oh yeah, but what's your healthy weight? You're a big
rusty,
man. What's your healthy weight? Like 220?
My healthy weight would be 225.
220.
I was 305 in first of May.
Nah,
I'm down to
you shouldn't be-
275,
you shouldn't be
270
three-
now.
you
No,
shouldn't
no,
be
trust me, I know
300.
my body.
Yeah, you shouldn't
225 would be
300.
perfect.
Yeah,
No.
you shouldn't be
I'm
300 unless you're
180.
7'2".
I was 305.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roger
right
knew
for your
that.
height, man. You're good for your height. I'm 180.
Yeah,
and I'm
you're a big man, 6'5". Yeah.
Yeah, it's lazy and fat.
Nah, yeah.
Don't, Lord Racer,
Nah,
don't let you get there. Don't let yourself get there. Don't say, well, it's old age. Don't do it.
When you get to your ideal weight, Harmon, all right? The goal you should be aiming at, right? When you get to your ideal weight, all right? I know it's a work in progress.
Be able to bench your weight.
Yes.
I knew what you were going to say. I could tell.
Yeah.
It's easy to read people from down under.
Oh, is it? But I'm upside down. It could be harder.
Where you at, Lord Racer?
In California, Anaheim, California.
My boys all live in Long Beach.
Yeah, that's
All right.
where I was
It's not too
born,
far.
Harmon. You know that?
What's that?
I was born in Long Beach.
Oh, you did? Well, wow. No, it survived you, that's for sure.
Oh,
But yeah, my boys are 40 years old twins that
Yeah.
live in Long Beach.
And you got all the sand
Strong
off you, Roger. You did well.
Thanks. On my honeymoon, went to San Diego, and I got sand in all kinds of places.
You said Anaheim, didn't you, Lord Racer?
What's that?
You said Anaheim?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Oh, I lived there after I was born in Long Beach. I was raised in Anaheim, right off Disneyland there.
My uncle lived there in the 60s. It was amazing back then. You know what I like to look at, Lord Racer? They're the old. You ever heard of Perry Mason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in the 50s and 60s. I love watching those old shows, and you see they're driving from Glendale to this, and it's like nothing but orchards in between, you know?
Yeah.
It was so nice to watch those old shows. That's why I like watching those old LA shows.
That's what you model your life after, Perry Mason. You go Ironside look.
Well, he was pretty gay. He was really gay. I found out.
Speaking of gay, where's JJ at tonight?
He was
here earlier. But
I know that.
But I do.
Oh, you were here earlier? I mean, earlier, like the first.
Yeah, I seen both the streams earlier. On the second one, I wasn't. I was there, but I wasn't really in the chat too much. But I was just listening.
Okay. So anyway, how's LA doing right now?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
What's the big plans for the 4th of July?
I just
don't celebrate that shit.
What's that? I know, but there's still you got family, you got people.
I don't give a fuck, man.
Well, I'm sitting here. I know that. I had to lie to a couple of people. They say, "Hey, you want to come?" I said, "Oh man, someone in Vegas already invited me to the fireworks
show."
I'm sorry.
Jeremy Bird invited me out to have a little barbecue. He's right here in Costa Mesa right now. So.
Oh, what's he doing there? Oh, that's right.
know.
He told me he had to go up there and visit one of his family members because he's staying in New Kaipa now or something like that.
Yeah, he sent me that True Earth Whisperer book.
I think I get it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I can't win. Have you been watching his shows?
Yeah, I answered the question before he even asked the question.
Nice.
I can't get anything. I'm so slow.
There
was one called, huh?
No, he was like, the question is a movie, and then I answered Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy before he answered the question.
That's a fucking great show, man. I love that fucking series, man. I grew up on that shit, man.
You got to do it before JJ answers it. That's for sure.
Well, that's why I said it before he asked the question, because JJ was just
what's the answer to life?
42.
Don't forget your towel. Or 32, or what is it?
42.
Yeah.
42.
42.
Yeah, I don't know. I got my towel, so I'll be all right.
Do you think, Glenn? Do you think Australian movies are better than American movies?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay, I was just making sure because I tried watching the Australians a few times. I'm going.
There might be a couple of rare exceptions, like Mad Max, right? The original.
Yeah.
Do they call it
called the Road
Aussie out there or
Warrior
something,
in
or what do they
America.
call it?
Yeah. You call it the Road Warrior. The original
I was
movie.
thinking, do they think ours is as bad as we think theirs is? That's what I was thinking, you know?
Oh no, man! Fuck! Like fuck no! Fuck!
Who started
All
the
these
movie to
people,
start with,
all these fucking movie stars that I fucking can't fucking stand now were the best fucking actors, the best movies, man. Robert De Niro, fucking, you name it, man. Fucking all those famous
I
fucking
can't
American
stand
actors.
De Niro. I can't stand
Oh,
Tom Cruise, but damn, they can
Tom
act.
Cruise.
They are great actors, though.
How many good movies did Tom Cruise make? All right. I remember when he's cool. I'm old enough to fucking remember, mate. All right.
Say that again.
I'm old enough to remember when Tom Cruise was cool. All right. All right. Top Gun. All right. Top Gun. That was the top of his game.
How old are
the
you, Glenn?
fucking coolest motherfucker in the fucking world, mate.
Well, I was in the Air Force. I was in the Air Force when Top Gun came out. It was the worst movie for the military ever. It was a recruiting movie, and we called the Top Gun recruits.
It
they
really
came
was.
in. They thought
the whole
they
point
thought
of
it was.
wasn't it, really?
Hang on a second, Glenn. Hang on, Glenn. Take a breath.
You're
Okay,
right.
so when they came in, they thought that was true. Like in the movie Top Gun, Tom Cruise always buzzes the tower, right?
Yeah.
You buzz that tower one time, you're getting shot.
Yeah.
you know, and all these guys came in recruiting, and they thought they could do things like that. Boy, that group
shit ain't gonna fly, motherfucker.
they washed out so quick once they got in. They were getting court-martialed right and left. They were just.
Fuck. I'll bet, mate. I'll bet.
Hollywood got them in, and Hollywood got them out.
You were in the Air Force when that movie came in.
Lord Racer left.
Sorry, Lord Racer. See you, brother. Good to see you, man.
Did he leave?
Man, I like him so much.
Yeah, he's cool, man. Yeah.
Are you here, Lord Racer? He's still in the chat. Yeah, I see him in here. He's still.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. So you were in the Air Force, Harmon, when
Yeah.
Top Gun came in. Yeah, no shit.
But I was enlisted.
Oh hell! You know how to play Pinochle, don't you?
No, we didn't play Pinochle. We played Hearts.
Hearts and Spades.
So you were just on base, yeah? That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, on base, ground patrol. Yeah, I was in England for 5 years and Turkey for 5 years.
I think, man, like, I don't have anything good to say about military, right? But I think that is.
Oh, I didn't either. They didn't like me.
No, the fucking travel, man. The free fucking travel. You go around the fucking world. You know,
But the thing is, you're working. You know, that's it. I was in England, but I had to work. So they said, "Well, you go see this in Scotland? You go see this." I said, "Dude, I was working 6 days a week. You know,
you don't even get to see anything anyway. Doesn't matter where you are. You're still fucking working."
Yeah.
So, question for you guys is Ken streaming now?
Oh, is he? I don't know, man.
Who?
Could be.
Is who streaming?
Yeah, he is.
Ken Rotman now. He's a
I
good
don't
mate
know
of
him.
mine, man. He's a good mate of mine, man.
He's Aussie too.
Yeah, he's my mate. Yeah, he's my best mate, mate.
Roger, you've been on for a long, long time, and I'm gonna let you go on this side. And very good to see you, Glenn.
Yeah, nice to see you, man. Yeah,
Lord Racer.
I used to be Mad Pieman, mate. I don't know if you remember me. I used to chat to you on Alex Stein's channel. I don't know if you were reading the chat before. But,
Oh yeah, Alex Stein. I was the only one holding him up for a long time.
Yeah, man, you were always there, brother.
Yeah, and he would do it, and then no one would go on. So finally, I'd get on and just try to keep him company.
Yeah, pimp on a blimp, mate. Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was,
yeah, that was years ago. Yeah,
he still uses it, man. But yeah,
does he? Yeah, but he'll act like he doesn't even know me now, and I'm the only one that kept him going.
Yeah. Well, I think he's trying to be the new Charlie Kirk. I've just noticed, man.
Oh boy, we need another one of those, man.
Yeah.
Be a what? Alex Jones?
No, he's trying to be the next Charlie Kirk.
No, he's messed up too much already. Well, all the stuff he used to say on his conspiracy castle, and the things he would say about women and stuff like that. If they ever bring that stuff, they'll hang that stuff over his head right now where he's at. You know, he wants to show what you were really like. Yeah. You know, he was as disgusting as you can get.
No, I gotta address somebody in the chat right quick. Q and P.
All right.
Hey, Q and P, dude. There's multiple GoFundMe's because I was doing some for PJ, and I did some for Keith too. The other GoFundMe's on that thing. You took a screenshot of it. I'm sure you did. But that's what those other deposits were from.
Hey.
He's over saying there's multiple of them. No, that was the one they gave me.
But,
they gave me one out of that.
Where's that at? I don't see that one. Is QMP in your chat?
Yeah, QMP's in the chat. I don't know if you
What's his name?
QMP.
Well, I don't see it.
QNFE.
How far back?
And he's right here, like just recently. He's asking me about on the statement. I got all the transfers I got from. I highlighted the one that was done from Antarctica.
Right, I've got two chats here, right? One's got they're both like thought bubbles, right?
Yeah, the one's a private chat.
And one's got a small square inside the top right hand corner.
Yeah,
is that private or
that's for us? I'll show you what I'll type in there.
Yeah, Lord Racer keeps saying that boots him every time. I had it do it to me one night. I must have came on 10 times. I finally gave up. I understand your frustration.
Better if you're on the PC though than you're on your phone. The thing uses a lot of data. But those other GoFundMe were from Keith's microphone and camera. We did GoFundMe's for his camera and his microphone for his stream. So
one thing I have to say, right, about Alex Stein, I'm not 100% familiar with where he's at now. Well, I'm pretty sure he's sold out because he's fucking joined mainstream media, right? So
he's in there with Candace, right?
Yeah. But what I have to say, right, I do appreciate the first thing that he became famous for after his channel, right, was all of the town hall meetings that he did.
That was good. I like those. Those were
fucking that was the shit, man. That was brilliant motherfucking shit. Right?
Yeah, you go in there like
best.
I got 4 children that are transing over here. We need to get their right.
Yeah, no, he was fucking so good on the town hall meeting.
Yeah, or his wife's boyfriend was that big black guy. He would tell him, and I have to support my wife because her boyfriend got her pregnant and stuff. You know, he's telling these guys and cancel, and they have to listen to him.
He was the best, man. He was the best.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
all right.
That was awesome.
I'm gonna shut her down.
All right, I'm gone, Roger. Later, Glenn.
Yeah, good to see you, Harmon.
It's been another 3 hours on top of the 3 hours I already did, Glenn.
Yeah. I'll let you go to bed, mate. You must be fucking tired, mate. Yeah.
I got to work in the morning. I'll stop by and say hi to Ken.
Yeah, I'll have to go. I'll go to Ken's now, man. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well, I'll catch you on the other side then.
All right. See you, Robert.
All right. I'll catch you guys later.
See you, mate.
All right. Later. And we're out of here, people. Good night, everybody. And here's the Chappelles. It's are you a clone of them or not? I'm not. I try not to be a clone. Hello, everybody. It's been fun. Blast. I like the way it hops around like that. I'm going to end the stream. Go over and see Ken. He's on. Yeah, you guys know Ken. I'm going to end her.